and welcome everyone to tonight's session of Call of Cthulhu Below the Land of Fire. We are here, we're so excited. Unfortunately, Hannah has a bit of a headache, so she will not be joining us tonight, so the doctor is spared for now. That and other reasons that she wouldn't have had nightmares anyway. So it's fine, we're gonna go around, we're gonna say who we are and who we're playing. I'll go in reverse order in case you'd say who'll be joining us later, in case he joins us while we're doing intros. I don't know. So we'll go like backwards, like Uno Reverso tonight. So Dimples and Dice, how are you tonight?
I'm here to go back to, since we're going backwards, back to what you said about not having nightmares, because I want to know what's keeping that from happening, so that Teddy, who I'm playing, Teddy Gilbert, the Terror, bodyguard turned, boxer turned bodyguard turned paranormal investigator.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's having a time right now with his people and the things that he's seen. Anyway, we're going to have a good time tonight. Hopefully we don't die. Don't put that energy in the air. Yeah, that's all I got.
Wonderful, wonderful. And I know the reason why the doctor's not having nightmares. Maybe you'll figure it out.
I know you know. That's why I wanted you to tell me.
Someone who knows I know things and loves stirring up stuff. Snow, how's tonight? How are you tonight?
Not muted, so that's great. Other than that, very excited to be here. I wasn't expecting to be here, so I'm so excited. Let's see. I'm very excited to talk to Jack Grimm about maybe getting Doris to help us save the world. I'm very excited to perhaps see if Doris has actually committed crimes against time. I am Irina Zhao. I am currently in the middle of the sanity loss race, so nice and smack in the middle. I'm looking forward to some skiing of my sanity going downhill. And yes, very excited to fight our capitalist aliens who take slaves.
Sure, capitalist. That's what they are. Someone who doesn't have any slaves would be Nugatosaurus. How are you tonight?
I honestly, one of the worst transitions ever.
Is it worse than that time I said you didn't have a prick?
Yes.
Okay.
Not a fan of this one, but it's whatever. Anyway, hi, I'm Nugatosaurus. I'm playing Bobby Maydeen, who is looking forward to getting to know Goop some more, because I have Goop in a jar, and I love him. If anyone hurts them, I will kill whoever injures my child.
Yep. Someone who doesn't have any children that I know of and isn't here right now is Yutsai. So he's playing Parker Lee, and he'll be joining us at any time, really. Hi, I'm Laugh Love Lindy, and I'm bad at intros. So we're gonna start playing the game, which is much more my forte. Last time, on Call of Cthulhu Below the Land of Fire, existential crises were had. They were on a plane, they spoke to Goop a little bit, found out that Goop was the indicator in the vial, the big red folder. So when they got to town, Parker and our wonderful doctor took him to get some medical attention, which he did, and got great drugs to help not feel all that pain. And so that was good. That was good. Also, Teddy and Irina, they did a little bit of errands, and they took naps. They were very tired when they got back to the hotel. It's someone who wasn't as tired, though, was Bobby Maydeen, who decided to look through the big red folder. Crit succeeded on a sanity check for that one. That was very, very good for her. And got to know Goop a little better, got him a little bigger of a little jar, made a little roomy. And then they got a bunch of information, a bunch of new concerns. I don't know if it resolved any concerns, but then it was getting quite late, and they ran into DJ Yakumama in the hallway, because they had just checked in for the evening, because there's going to be 2 nights of concerts, tomorrow night and the next night, so I'm sure that'll be great. And they had some ideas about maybe stealing DJ Yakumama's equipment, or sabotaging it, or something. So I'm sure it'll all be fine. And also ideas about Doris. So we're going to start tonight. We're going to kind of go in the same order as we did intros, but hopefully less awkwardly, because, whatever. And we're gonna go into everyone's dream space, because everyone went to bed for the night. So, Teddy, I would love for you to make me a power check, please.
Oh, great. What a way to start off. Let's see here. Power check.
Wonderful.
Oh my fucking God. God damn it.
Cool. So you're having a dream, just dreaming like you do at night. And, it's a little nightmarish, I just need to roll a little something. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a little nightmarish. You wake in your dream, you're walking along the beach in Ushuaia. How do you know it's Ushuaia? Because there's no buildings here. It's like Ushuaia before it was a settlement. You see lots of trees, some scrub bushes. Oh, and penguins. So many penguins. And also, some albatrosses and some seagull. It's a lot of birds. And you turn around in your dream, like you're running away from, you go into the forest to get away from all the beach birds, and you hear a chick, and you turn around, and it's like the trees are filled with owls pointing guns at you. And that's just kind of how the night goes for you, running away from owls with guns, and you don't have any, and it's just not ideal, and
That's the worst.
Things happen. Let's see. Yep, okay, cool. You're gonna lose. Oh, might help if I hit /R. 3 sanity points during your nightmares this evening.
Cool.
So it's like reverse John Wick. You're not John Wick. All the owls are. And it's just horrible. Irina, you're having a dream. Can you make me a power check, please?
Yes, but I won't like it.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Based off mine, nope, you definitely won't.
Hey, that's not bad. Maybe.
Maybe. I mean... Ooh. Yeah. So... Irina, you're having a dream. You're in that seaplane from earlier.
I'm gonna quickly just dream me, kind of just pat my pockets from my, was it gravel? My
Yeah. You don't have any of your medicines with you. And there's no pilot in the pilot seat. You're alone in this plane.
I'm gonna quickly go and run towards the fucking deck.
Yeah, you go to
place,
like the pilot's cabin.
pilots, to try to make sure I don't fall. This is like the
Yeah.
nightmare when you're a kid, and it's like you can only either reach like the dashboard or the whoa.
Yeah, you're running towards there, and there's a shutter on the plane that makes you stumble a bit, and you feel metal creaking through the rest of the plane as the ceiling of the plane is ripped off. And you keep going forward towards the pilot's area, or you see the wheels just kind of moving a little bit by themselves, and then the sides of the plane are ripped away.
Like duck,
and you're so high up, and then the stretch of floor between you and the pilot's section is one of those glass floors. You can see down, so far down, all those little islands below you, like where Fuenguino would be. All the little scattered islands through the Magellan Strait, the Strait of Magellan, down there. Just specks. You feel the breeze going through your hair as you're going quite fast as you're on a plane.
I'm gonna try to do a thing. Is it possible to try to resist a dream at all?
You can try. Give me a
So-
second power check.
Okay.
Because this might not be just a dream.
Hey!
With a hard success, you are going to get a realization. This isn't a normal dream. Someone is doing this to you. And you can't escape until it's finished.
Okay. If she realizes this is not a normal dream,
You realize that
Like,
this is not
okay.
a normal dream.
this
Someone
not
is
normal?
causing this to happen. You try to resist, but there is some external force stopping you.
Yeah, she just kind of thinks about this, and then what she'll do is probably get on her belly
Mm-hmm.
and does the
Get on your
The
belly,
scuttle?
scuttle across,
over the
and
fucking
you
like
hear
keep my eyes
the
closed.
glass cracking,
Oh no.
shatter, and then give way, and you're falling. And it's one of those dreams where you fall until you wake up, like right when you hit before you hit the ground is when you wake up and
Yeah.
sit upright in bed, cold sweat. You're going to lose 1 sanity point, but you're
Uh-huh.
also going to, since you're awoken so suddenly and you had that moment of clarity in the dream, you almost feel a presence withdraw from your mind as you wake up.
What time is it as I wake up screaming?
This is probably 4. Since you woke up a little early, it's probably like 4 in the morning.
Just bolt up.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's wonderful.
Bobby May,
Hi.
I need you to make me a power check.
Well, all right. I can do that. That's a success.
That is a success. That's lovely. I also have a secondary question for you.
Sure.
You're sleeping in your room. Where's Goop while you're sleeping?
Goop is probably on my nightstand.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, I wouldn't have him in the bed with fear of like crushing the jar,
Mhm.
but on the nightstand, pretty close.
On the night. It's like not on the other side of the room, like right next to
Right,
the bed.
right.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you. You're having your dream. You're in your dark room.
Mhm.
You're in your dark room and you've got a lot of film from today, actually. It's been Wednesday, April 16th was an extraordinarily long day for y'all. You saw things and read things and you would never have expected to have to deal with in your lifetime. You have some pictures that need developing. You've got
In
the
my
volcano,
dream,
Linguino. You've got
in that process.
that statue. Got that picture you kind of haphazardly took down the tunnel.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that one. When I flashed for Parker,
Yeah.
did I happen to catch anything with that photo? Because I succeeded on my photography check when
You
I did it.
succeeded, yes. I don't think you got a hard success, though, because that's what you needed to get a clear picture. So you've got one of those blurry Bigfoot photographs. It's one of the...
Okay.
You were going through a pitch dark tunnel, running
Yeah.
as fast as you could. That's a hard photography check. So you got
Okay.
it. You didn't just flash and get absolutely nothing. You got
Right.
it, but it's blurry, and flash only does so much in pitch dark. So
Yeah. Makes sense.
it's
Okay.
it's like a blurry Bigfoot photo. You see like darker darkness, like smeared in like eyes that are like, like that drawn out, like the streaks of
Yeah.
motion. Yeah. And Parker,
Okay.
like the edge of Parker running.
Running.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah. And you took a picture of Goop too, I believe.
Yes, I would have took a picture of Goop. I probably would have also taken pictures of the red folder, like the stuff that I
Okay.
found in the red folder as
Mhm.
well, if that is relevant.
Mm-hmm. Cool. You've got a picture of the red folder, and that picture, it's frosty looking. That picture of the red folder looks like it's covered in frost or ice.
Okay.
The picture of Goop, it looks pretty much exactly like Goop does. That little droplet, little blob with two eyes. Looking like posing for the camera, like bing, like
Cute.
yeah.
Okay.
And the lovely framed poster you have in back has those eyes in it again.
Okay. I want to go over to the eyes.
Uh-huh. Sure.
And just, you don't happen to be a Shoggoth, do you?
The vibes you get back is almost like a chuckle
Okay.
of amusement, and then no.
No. Okay. Good, because that's acceptable. That's fine. As long as you're not a Shoggoth. I'm okay
Yeah.
with it. I there was something that I wanted to do, and I thought about it last week, but I can't remember what it was. So I think Bobby will just develop her pictures.
You do. The picture of the
Like
red folder
normal.
is cold to the touch. As if like the iciness is coming through the picture.
Huh. Okay. That's weird.
When you pick up the
Does it
picture,
have
yeah.
does it have like the symbol? Because I have some of my memory photos that have like that
Mhm.
weird symbol on it. Does this have any
Yeah.
symbols on it?
You can see a lot of your memory photos in this one because you succeeded on your power check. So, this does not.
Okay.
It's got the Wintercroft logo on.
Just that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was
But it is cold to the touch.
the touch.
Um,
Okay.
And when you pick up, as you're going through, you're picking up Goop's photo. You hear a hi.
Oh, hi, Goop. This wrong voice. Fuck. Southern. All right. Okay, here we go. That's right. This is my voice. Hi. Had to get back into the accent. Hi, Goop. What are you doing in my picture? I mean, I took a picture of you, but
Yeah, you did. I don't know. You
have
look
you
like
been
you're
in?
sleeping.
Well, I was under the impression that it was because typically, like, I develop my photos and then I come in here and develop my photos. The weird
Ah.
ones. Because I mean, as you can see, I got some weird stuff. I don't. Can you see if I like move Goop's picture around and like
Yeah.
show Goop?
Yeah, oh wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool in here.
Yeah. Yeah. I do. Do I want to show Goop to the poster? Yeah, I'm gonna show Goop to the poster. Do you happen to know who that is?
Oh, hi.
You get the like a sigh. You feel like a sigh of exasperation from the picture,
Okay.
and a hello, like a greetings. Not specifically a
Okay.
hello, but like yes, I acknowledge
That-
you. Yes.
Right. Okay.
It's
All
been
right.
a
Okay.
while.
You two know each other.
Oh, yeah, we've met.
You've met. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I've
I
never
like-
been in someone's dreams before that I can
I've-
remember.
Never had anyone in my dreams before. I like bring Goop up close and I'm like, how do you feel about that one?
They're fine, I guess.
They're fine. Okay. Nothing unnerving, untoward with that one.
Well, I don't know. I don't know them that well.
Not that well. Okay.
I mean,
All right. So
she's kind of mysterious.
very mysterious. They've been in here for a while. They're just kind of hanging out. So I was just curious if you knew anything.
We have a weird dream space, so that could be it.
That's very true. I do have a weird dream space. I don't think it's usual. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, now that I think about it, I might have seen the dream space once or twice, but it's been a long time. And, because I don't dream, because I don't sleep.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean,
So we've
that's
got
good then.
you and her. Who's she?
Who's who?
The other lady.
What other lady? Can I look? Who is this other lady?
Look around. You don't see anyone.
What other lady, darling? I don't
Well,
see anybody else.
she looks a lot like you,
Ah,
but
yeah,
like younger.
younger. Yeah, about 8 or 10, somewhere in that range.
It's hard to know. You guys like age so weirdly.
That's fair. That would be Gracie May. That's my twin
Oh,
sister
hi,
who
Gracie May.
drowned a long time ago.
I see. Oh, can you not
Where do you
see her?
No, I don't. Where do you see her?
Oh, she's just hanging around. You know, she's sitting around that counter right now,
Mm-hmm.
just kicking her legs.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Gracie May can hang around, I suppose.
I mean, I saw her
Sure.
earlier too when you were awake, but like, I didn't know she'd
What do
be in
you
your dream space.
What do you mean you saw her earlier as well?
I just thought she was a really shy member of your group. She
No.
wasn't saying anything.
No,
I didn't want to
like I
like
said,
call her out on it.
no, she died a really long time ago,
That
so she should not be
that
here.
makes more things make more sense.
Like what?
Well, why she wasn't saying anything, and why no one seemed to like talk to her or acknowledge her. Probably because she's a ghost, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Got the ghost of my sister following me around. That's
Yeah.
great.
She's been, as long as I've been around you, she's been following you everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Great. Okay. I'm gonna set you down
Okay.
right here. I'll prop you up so you can still see kind of like what I did with the eyes as well. I'm gonna
Yeah.
finish working.
Okay. I'll be
All
here
right.
hanging out.
All right. Okay. I like distinctly avoid the area that he said Gracie May was in.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise I just get to work.
Cool. You get to work. And you're like doing the whole like thing to like move the water to like develop the pictures a little bit more. And for a second, you see a reflection in the water, and as it ripples, you see Gracie May's, and then it goes back to yours.
Mm-hmm. I think Bobby just like freezes for a second. It's just a little goop in my head. Seeing
I'm
things
not
I
in your
don't think.
head. I guess.
No,
Yeah, no, I'm not in
no,
your head. I'm in your dream space. That's a different place.
right.
Your
No,
your
I
dreams aren't
meant
in your
like
head.
no, yeah. Huh, okay. I meant like what you said got in my head kind of thing,
Oh.
like just psyching me out. So, yeah.
How long has
Yep.
she been here?
And like,
Who?
Doris?
I'm sorry. The penguin is what has been watching me this whole time.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doris. Pretend I didn't say Doris. She didn't want me to say. You should have said something sooner, Doris.
I just kind of turn and look at Doris. Okay, sure, fine. Got the ghost of my sister in my dreams, got Doris in my dreams, got Goop, everybody's hanging out in Bobby May's dreams. Okay.
We've got a pretty open dream space.
What does that mean? I mean, it's just one room.
but it's pretty easy to get into.
Oh. Should I stop that? That probably shouldn't be a good thing, right?
I don't know. I mean, if that's what you're into.
I mean, it doesn't bother me having people here except for maybe Grace May, but I mean, everybody else is fine.
Oh, well, have you ever, like, had any weird, rituals done to your brain before? Because that could maybe have, like, weakened your dreamland's, space resilience.
You know, not that I can remember, but I do have some weird. That's I don't like that. Oh,
I see. Well, I could do it. Like, if you've ever had, like, your memories wiped or been, like, reprogrammed. That could weaken your dream space resilience.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Yeah, like I said, not that I remember, but I do have pictures over in that forks or spoons, that spoons section of my photos that I don't remember happening.
Huh. Maybe you had your memory wiped.
That's a terrifying thought, but sure.
Okay, I'll stop bothering you so you can develop for it.
Oh, no, you are totally fine, Goop. You're not bothering me at all.
Oh, you're about to have a nightmare.
Oh, great. Well, at least I'm prepared for it.
And as you say that, you say that, and you realize your shoes are wet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember this happening last night too. I think Bobby's a little bit like she's not calm, right?
Mhm.
But she's a little bit calmer than she was before. One, because Goop gave her a warning, and
Mhm.
two, I think she's more freaked out about Gracie May being in her dream space than anything else.
Do you want me to hang out for this, or do you wanna?
I mean, you are more than welcome to stay. I'm probably not going to be a pleasant person to be around during this.
I might nope out if it gets too scary.
That's totally fine. It's probably just all the water's gonna fill up
It's
the
up to your
room,
knees
and
now.
and yeah, see, and I'm gonna drown. So if you don't want to
Oh.
see that, I recommend leaving.
I'll think about it.
Okay, all right.
And it moves up to your waist.
Mm.
Do you do
Mhm,
anything else
mhm.
with the pictures you have in your room before you
I if last night was any indication, this room's gonna fill up with water, and I don't think there's
Mhm.
any way to protect them from the water. So,
They didn't seem to be harmed from last night's water.
okay, good. Can I do? I'm kind of about to drown, but can I do like a? I want to see if there's anything unusual in any of my photos, anything out of place, anything I'm not expecting.
Sure,
Real
give me
quick
a spot hidden
before I
check.
drown. Spot hidden. That's a fail.
Nope, nothing unusual. It's chest deep now.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna accept my fate and drown.
Okay. This night is a little bit different. Once you're under the water, you see Gracie May.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems she's pushing you down.
Okay, all right. Can I if I like try to fight her off, do I
Mhm.
physically feel her, or does she kind of just like dissipate in the water, but she's still
That's a
pushing
good
me
question.
down? You
Give
know
me
what
a
I mean?
fighting brawl check.
Fighting
It's the
brawl.
dream space. It's a little different.
Is that under combat?
Yes, fighting,
Uh,
combat fighting brawl. There you go.
I do have an unarmed.
Yes, unarmed.
check?
That would be
Okay.
it.
That is also a failure. Damn, that's really bad.
All right. It's hard to tell. You're already
Okay.
flailing a lot from the drowning because you just
Mm.
instinctively don't like the drowning.
Yeah.
You're not sure. But when you wake up, coughing out some salt water,
Mm-hmm.
you lose 2 points of sanity. And because you succeeded on your power check, you do remember you do remember most of your dream.
Most of my dream. Do I remember that Goop said Doris?
Sure, let's say that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Great.
He's like, "Good morning."
Oh, hi, Goop. Did you stick around for the drowning bit?
I got a little scary.
Nope, I don't blame you at all. You are more than welcome to nope out anytime you want.
I think Gracie May might not like you.
Yeah, probably not. Considering. So that's I don't know why I didn't expect her to do that, but yeah. So can you still see her right now?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Great. Fantastic. Okay. Don't tell me anything about her unless she's doing something untoward, please.
Like flashing people or flipping a middle finger.
Well,
Or
just anything unusual other than just stalking me, I suppose.
I don't really know what's super usual for ghosts, but I'll give it a go.
Perfect. Thank
What
you.
about
Goop.
laughing?
I don't need to know that.
Oh,
And I just
I
where
won't tell
in
you
the
then.
general where in the general direction is she?
You didn't want me to tell you.
Just as once, please, darling.
She's sitting at the foot of the bed.
Yeah, fuck off, Gracie May. And Bobby's gonna go take a shower.
You take a shower, and for a half second, there's that moment of like when the shower head comes on, it reminds you of that sensation of the dream last night for just a second, but then it goes away.
Yeah.
And before you know it, we'll have Parker's dream. Like, it involves claustrophobia. It's it's fine. But before you know it, it's breakfast time, and everyone's awake.
I think Bobby is probably out of her room pretty quickly, and it's just.
Do you bring Goop with you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Goop doesn't leave my side.
Wonderful. Good to know.
I'm just gonna knock on everybody's doors. Good morning. Anybody awake? I'm hungry. Anybody want to go get breakfast? Please.
Teddy is opening the door, and as you knock, like, and the door is open, and he's like, "I fucking hate this place."
Yeah, I don't like it either. It's
Whatever we're going to do, we need to get it done so we can leave, or so we can die. One of those two things should happen.
Either leave or death. I'm okay with either.
That seems to be the most likely scenario.
Yeah, that's fair. I go over to Irina's door. Irina, breakfast. Let's go.
I think for once, she actually almost immediately opens the door.
Wow.
Her eyes are kind of bloodshot and she just looks at you intently. And behind her, I think her entire bedroom is turned upside down. Because, you see, she was doing inventory. She was going, last time something happened with Parker, someone took a shirt and then he had a nightmare. Did someone take something of mine? Did someone take something of mine?
Give me a spot hidden check.
All right. Your room looks a bit messy there.
That's being kind.
60. What? Just
31 out of 60. Nothing seems to be missing.
Yeah, she just kind of peers at you and says very quietly, I think the cult cursed us. Deadpan, bloodshot eyes. Hair's a bit of a mess. Room's a bit of a mess.
Darling, I think you need more sleep.
I don't think I can. Something made me have nightmares last night. Something, intentionally, made me have nightmares. Just deadpan, tired, like.
I think Bobby looks at Teddy like, do you want to take this one?
Teddy is just giving a look like, what the fuck? Like, it's just, nope.
You should check if there's any of your possessions missing. Last time when Parker had his dreams, he lost a piece of his clothing. I haven't lost any piece of my clothing. Maybe that's why it wasn't scary. But.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can all do room checks in a bit, but I think breakfast and maybe some coffee might be in order.
I think today is a coffee day, yes.
Yeah, come on out of your room.
I want to finish the transmitter. I think that's of utmost importance, and we need to talk to Doris. I feel like we need to get Jack Grimm and talk to Doris.
You know, so Irina, now that you've mentioned Doris, you remember
we are talking about the
penguin,
the stuffed penguin again.
The stuffed penguin. Do you remember? How a couple days ago I was telling you how like I saw those eyes in my dream?
She just kind of like looks around. Just come in and we'll talk. Just come in.
Okay.
Oh, just move my stuff. She just kicks things around.
Probably like scooching. Yeah. So I had a dream. It was pleasant until it wasn't. Goop ended up in my dream. Goop was just talking to me, you know, just as Goop does, and saw the eyes, right, and called them Doris. So I think Doris is watching my dreams. So I think you might be onto something about yeah. about Doris being something more than just a penguin.
You know, I think this is the second day in a row I've felt vindicated, and I don't feel like it very much.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
I really need to finish that transmitter, and we really need to talk to Jack Grimm and Doris.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Let's go get breakfast and
And
do
maybe
that.
the doctor, when she's awake, will find a way to explain this with her science. But I'm starting to think maybe all those crazy people I worked for are onto something.
I think we're way past rationality at this point.
You know, actually, Lindy,
Snow.
I'm gonna have a think.
I would love for you to have a think. What you thinking about?
You know how, like, I have a good amount of knowledge on cults and
You do.
surprisingly okay occult knowledge for
Mm-hmm.
some unknown reason.
Yep.
How do you prevent people from trying to attack your dreams?
That is a great question. Give me an occult check.
Cool.
Success. Regular success. Okay. So with a regular success, you remember one of your clients that you had over in Europe at one point in time had this old pipe organ in a castle. You know, one of those types of people. So the thing was always getting out of tune, and you were frequently flown over to fix it. They were obsessed with dreams, like really into it. Had like dream catchers everywhere throughout that castle, all sorts of things. They were obsessed with they called the dreams the dreamlands. One thing that was kind of weird. You've heard references of a shared dream space. But that's how do you protect someone getting into your dreams? Well, you have the tinfoil hat theory. Try to block it. You've also, you have some occult. You had some occult. You felt someone interfering. And not from the dream side. With your occult check, you think someone was externally inducing a nightmare rather than invading your dreams.
So, like, in my environment.
Someone is doing something in this space, not dream space, to induce nightmares. Maybe it sounds crazy, but maybe a spell?
How do you counter a spell?
Well, there's multiple ways you could counter a spell. Sometimes spells can be countered by blocking with enough physical barriers. Some spells that you know of, again, you're a cult Rusty, you've heard lots of folklore about things.
Lots of interesting stories.
Some can't be blocked. Some can be blocked with lead. Some can be blocked, kind of typical folklore stuff, with the right flowers, or sleeping in a specific way, or with a crucifix, or, other charms and totems. Sometimes you have to kill the spellcaster. It just depends. Depends on what spell it is specifically, Rituals and all that, very complicated things.
Yeah, I think as she kind of like was talking to Bobby, drifts off almost like having a daydream, then comes back and she's like, when I used to work for a client in Europe with their really old organ, they mentioned something about the dream, not just dream space, it was a dream land.
All right.
That these dreams, if we're having more of them, not just me, but more of us, it might be, and this will sound very crazy, something external causing it. Like a spell.
Like a witch?
Yeah, like a witch. Like someone casting you the evil eye. And she just does a little, like, gesture.
Okay.
Something
All
like
right.
that.
That's
And if there
on.
is an actual spell that would be within the cult's remit to do such a thing, to drive us out or to drive us insane.
Right.
She
Well,
says as she just slowly sips from a cup.
Well, honestly, that is not the craziest thing I've heard in the past 24 hours. So
You say that, and we cut to Parker Lee, who's having his own dream. Hey, you'd say?
Hey, sorry for the lateness. Some stuff came up. I'm
You're
happy to be here.
fine. We've only had some nightmares. You're just in time. They're all having a little post-wake up conversation.
Oh,
You're
boy.
getting ready to join. Can you give me a power check, please?
Mm. You know, if I was a good player and I was already on the roll 20, I probably could. Give me
Wonderful.
one
Well,
sec.
I'll give you a nightmare to start with, and we'll just see how your power check reflects some things.
All
So,
right.
because the power checks aren't all in correlation with these nightmares. There might be two separate things. Anyways, so you are having a good sleep. Your back hurts a lot, so you're having to sleep on like your side or stomach because Wednesday was a very, very, very long day. Parker's no good, very bad day. Very long, very bad day. And you're dreaming that you're in your antique shop back home. But then all of the windows suddenly get shuttered shut. And then they're gone. The doors disappeared and the walls start closing in. All of your antiques rumbling and getting knocked over. And basically it's like the trash compactor scene in Star Wars, but in your antique shop.
Well,
The walls and
that's...
ceiling and floor all closing in.
Fuck.
You're gonna lose 2 points of sanity upon waking up, which you wake up as soon as you're crushed between an old grandfather clock, a chandelier, and a chaise lounge. It's the last vestiges of space before crunch, and you wake up, and your back hurts.
Oh, it's not the chandelier digging into my back. That's just my back.
Yeah.
Here's that power check for you.
Ooh, thank you. That's good for you. And you hear the door to Irina, because Irina's room is like right next to yours, because you're right across from Bob and May, since you've been moved. It is. You hear a couple people go inside. You hear Bob and May and Teddy go inside, and then the door closes. Seems that they're awake. If you wanted to join, you probably could.
Yeah, I'll kind of try moving, and since I've been sleeping, I'm assuming the meds have worn off, so I reach for
Yep.
the bottle of pills, kind of half
Take
realizing.
2 hit points back, because it's a new day.
Hey. And then kind of realizing I was kind of out of it, I decided to like kind of like twist and like only take half a pill.
Yeah, sure.
So I can be more functionally there.
Makes
And I
sense.
will take my sweet time getting up and shimmy over to the other room.
Sure
Like an
thing.
old grandpa.
You shimmy over here, the knock at the door, Irina, Bobby May, Teddy.
Teddy just goes and opens the door. Not even thinking about the fact this isn't his room. He just assumes this probably Parker or the doctor, because who the
Parker.
fuck else is going to bother us now?
Parker kind of shuffles in, one hand on his
Just
back.
yeah, it's just open the door and then come on. Might as well join the crazy party.
I gotta tell you, it is not great having a bad back if you like naturally fall out of bed when you're sleeping. Ugh. Everyone else have a fun night?
Oh yeah. Fantastic.
Irene just kind of gives him like the long, like bloodshot look. Did you have a bad dream? As
I
well?
did have a bad dream.
Did it involve your worst fears?
Wasn't my birthday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We should talk to Doris.
Yeah.
And also, while I'm at it, she can just start shuffling through her like backpacks. So, I have a thought. My mother believes in the Matushka charms.
Mm-hmm.
do I happen to have one on me? Like, okay, mother, I will bring one with me.
Sure.
Like
Yeah,
whatever.
why not?
Yeah, she'll just take out a little like a little Matushka charm. So it's also known like the evil eye charm because Russians also believe in that.
Yep.
She just pulls one out and just ties it to her wrist and just like looks at like again at the mess. I didn't really think my mother would ever be right. Or the crazy people that I talk to for work.
Wait, is she talking about the penguin?
Yeah, so fun fact. I have been having, I mean, we've all been having dreams since we got here, but there have been a pair of eyes in my dreams. I have just kind of been watching, just observing. And last night in my dream, Goop showed up as well and was talking to me
Yeah.
and yeah. And said that the eyes were Doris. So it seems like Doris might have
Oops.
been watching my dreams
Doris
as well.
likes to watch. She's kind of an observer of things.
Doris apparently likes to watch. She's a bit of a peeping Tom, apparently.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
someone's casting a spell on us, or several someones ritualistically.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How does that make sense?
Wait, who are you listening to?
Goop says that makes sense, y'all.
Okay.
But no, nothing about this makes sense.
I
Because
think we threw sense out the window.
let's just say again, for the sake of argument, someone is casting a spell on us. How far away could they be casting? Right? Like it has to be a certain range to reach us.
Why does it have to be a certain range to reach us? It's magic.
But magic still has to travel. Everything travels. I'm not just going to throw out all science here. We used those transmitters and sound came through them. If we couldn't hear, guess what? You think the sound would get to us?
I couldn't hear one time, and I still got hit by the sound stuff. So
That's
When
true.
could you not hear?
When we tried turning on the transmitter and transmitted the whole lobby.
We all put on earplugs. It still
Except
went
for-
through
except for
because
me.
they were radio waves.
Well, no, I did too.
Yes. Because it affects your body, not just your sense of hearing.
Well, fucking great. Fantastic.
maybe Wintercroft has a better idea of these.
I'm just
rules of
saying.
magic.
I'm
By the
just
way,
saying.
have we faxed them in a bit?
We faxed them last night.
Mhm.
Yeah. I sent them a big old long fax, and they were like, "Haha, open up the red folder."
Today, I would like to ask for that raise I mentioned yesterday.
Yeah.
listen. If somebody casts a spell on us, stay in this building.
I don't think it would be in this building. It'd be somewhere where there is
Well-
usually a wide open space for a ritual.
Why couldn't it be this
Doc-
building?
Well, now listen. Dr. Hurt was saying that the people here have been plagued by nightmares before, so like, it could just be the townsfolk.
It might not just be us.
So it could be like maybe the town is the spell.
Maybe I just start beating somebody's ass until somebody tells me something.
Well, if
I
you
don't
if you
think it
think
worked
that a
out.
magic's been done here, maybe there's
There's
like
always
some
the
anchor
dock
point.
master.
Maybe we can find something if we look around.
I can
or
beat the
talk
dock
to people.
master's ass.
That's not what I'm saying.
Well, you just said the dock master. If you suggested
Well, I'm
somebody
just
get
saying-
their ass beat,
I am not suggesting anyone get their ass beat, but if you are looking for a target, that's not a bad option.
I'm looking for answers. And if I have to beat the answers out of somebody, then we'll do that.
I
We did
think
already-
I want coffee.
Yeah.
Like-
Coffee and food, that's a good idea.
and then I'm gonna finish my transmitter. If you guys want to beat someone up, be my guest. But can you pick up some salt on your way out?
I was thinking about salt too.
Yeah,
Why are y'all thinking about salt?
salt circles.
Does that work?
But for like demons?
What do we have to fucking lose at this point?
Yeah, she
Okay.
just shrugs. I mean, we could just, fully just throw our dignity out the window, get some aluminum foil.
Why, when you're making your crafting your gizmo, I'm just going to send a follow-up fax and see if I can get some
Mhm,
rules for whatever's going on.
Can you
or
ask for a raise
advice.
for me?
Some
Because I
rules.
I
Sure.
just want to get my transmitter.
You know what?
done.
Raises for everyone.
Hey, Irina, do you know how to exercise a ghost?
What did
What?
my mother say about ghosts? This one I trust my mother. She's given me folklore before.
Russian ghost exorcism. Google.
That's usually much worse.
It's like this is not a winning formula we're going for right now.
No.
Exorcisms in Russia. Thank you, Google. You usually need like an Orthodox priest. Your mother would have said that for sure. You might need usually if it's usually for possessions. She talked a lot about being possessed, like how to exorcise a possessed person. She probably claimed that her cousin was possessed once. But if there's a ghost in a building or a house, you typically, from what she would have said, because you got a successful occult earlier. I'll throw this on the end of that, tail end of that. You might have to, sometimes a lot of ghosts that stick around areas, it's because they have unfinished business. And so oftentimes, either if you complete their life's quest, that could help, or if you appease them, that could help, or you might need a priest. Your mother was very big proponent of get an Orthodox priest.
Yeah. I think she just kind of gives her a look. It's a very interesting question. Is this for
Maybe some holy
curiosity
water?
or is this another issue to deal with?
No, I'm just curious.
Okay, well, if it's my mother believed in priests, my father believed in incense, and if you're looking at ghosts attached to a place, you just help them move on with their life goals. If it's a person, what is it? Is it a grudge?
Yeah, grudged or unfinished business.
Yeah, but if it's a person, it would be a grudge or unfinished business.
Oh,
But it's
interesting.
easier to just get a priest.
Easier to get priest. Okay. All right. I was just curious.
I don't really trust the priests here, considering we don't know how
No.
many people are cultists.
I don't trust anybody here. I mean, you all, because y'all dealing with the same crazy shit.
I mean, there's a few that I kind of feel we can depend on. Heather, the volcanologist lady. Not so much the doc's friend from her past adventures. He still kind of weirds me out.
Depend is a strong word.
Well, wouldn't stab us while we're sleeping, and since they know where we're sleeping, so
If they get one of those signals, they might.
Those signals probably keep them paralyzed while the creatures come and kidnap you for their underwater city.
Wait, are you talking about the little doohickey, the stunning bead?
Yeah. It's not a good thing it's with the doctor. She just sighs. Anyway, I really think we should eat. I think we should all eat.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
let's head
important
downstairs.
for humans.
Right, exactly. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, so head downstairs.
Go
Just
downstairs for breakfast. Yep.
I'm gonna place an order, then go to send that fax to Wintercroft.
Sure. Yep. And what do you put in that fax to Wintercroft exactly?
We need money.
First line,
Compensation.
we need money.
We need money.
Life
Stop.
insurance.
You do have life insurance policies through Wintercroft. They're pretty good life insurance policies.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Still need a raise though.
So how does magic work?
So how does magic work?
We think people have been casting spells to get us to be.
So yes, lightly put, I would put in how long could the fax be?
How many pages? How many pages do you want to send? You can send multi-page faxes.
Yes,
Sure.
you can.
It's on Wintercroft Spill. We're risking our lives here.
Yeah.
So topics are, we've met Goop.
Yes.
Is he supposed to be clarification? Is he supposed to be a guide or a repository of knowledge?
Mm-hmm.
The nightmare situation. How does magic work? Is there a way to stop this, or is it just a timer that we need to get this figured out?
Finally, tell them about the nightmares. I'm so glad.
Before we lose our minds. When does our boat get here? Question mark.
Okay.
We would prefer a raise now that we know the lethality of our current mission.
You know, fate of the world on our shoulders. Feel like we deserve a couple more bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone else have anything they want to add to the facts?
Mm-mm.
Doris. Is Doris actually
Oh yeah, they would know about
a
Doris, wouldn't they?
space-time criminal?
What's up with Doris?
What's up with
Sure,
Doris?
that works too. Less intense.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else in the facts?
I think that's everything.
No, we should probably let them know. I don't think we let them know that we found that the sister city is currently actively kidnapping people and dragging them into making people slaves. We found a time capsule of the previous crew.
Oh yeah, because we discovered all of that after I
After
sent
the
that over
folder,
Pat.
yeah.
Yeah, we should probably let them know
Yeah.
this.
I will add
It's-
add
these-
in our discoveries about
from last night.
They're making a giant transmitter that'll go across the globe.
Sunken
seems.
City, captives. We don't know where it is. We're trying to figure that out. Any
don't know
advice
what-
on that front?
We should also probably add in there that they're all still alive. The 4 that we came to look for.
So they're not trapped in a submarine at the bottom of the ocean.
They're trapped in a city at the bottom of the
ocean.
Okay.
It's so much better.
Yes. Hey, we found the objective. Can we leave?
Can we go home now?
We know the truth now.
Can we go home?
But you haven't found them.
No.
Oh. Well, we said what happened
Oh, yeah.
to them.
They advise that we destroy it or something. I thought that was just something that happened.
They advised us to find the source and stop it if we could.
If it's bad,
Okay.
yeah. Find
Yeah,
out what they're
if
up
it's
to,
bad.
and if it's bad, stop them.
We did.
Yeah.
We did find the source. We're not sure if it's bad, so maybe they'll let us know.
We don't know where it is. Oh,
Yeah.
That's true, but we know that there is now
Yeah.
a source, which is the
and
city.
did we ever tell them we ran into a Shoggoth?
Yes, I told
Okay.
them literally everything.
Gotcha.
Thus it was, yes, open the red folder. We are going to convene.
Yeah.
We're gonna send them the next one. Just like, hey, I know we're supposed to we're gonna start sending you bi-daily, like early.
They would be
morning
totally fine with
in
that.
the evening now, because this is a lot.
Mm-hmm. Sure. You're able to send everything you want and then go to breakfast. Breakfast is the usual. It's kind of the usual.
Oh.
It like rotates every 3 days and like what it's gonna be.
When we send
something.
faxes, is that just
Yes.
is that just a me and a machine sort of thing, or do I have to tell someone to send that fax?
They have a fax, like they have like one of those little like office
Also
rooms.
faxes.
Yeah, with faxes. Now the fax machine doesn't need to be unlocked because it costs money to send. You have to pay. You'd be like, oh, I'm faxing this many pages. They'll be like 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, yep. Take the money, and they'll let you fax.
But okay, I guess I'm just trying to check. No one's like reading everything I'm sending.
You could have them send it for you.
I would
Or
prefer
you
to
can send it
out
yourself.
myself. Yes,
Yeah.
I would prefer to
Because
send
I
it
understand
myself.
sometimes it's business stuff, it's confidential, but they do have to like check the number of pages that you're sending because it is, cost money.
Yeah,
They
that's fine.
just go, bup, 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 bup. Okay, yep, money, yep, there you are.
Here's
And
my
they'll like they'll
Wintercroft
set it up the
black
number,
card.
they'll dial it for you and you can just send your pages through. Yeah.
Okay. Just let me know if something comes back for me.
We will.
Okay, breakfast. Oh,
Are Jack, Grimm, and Doris at breakfast?
They are not.
Damn it.
Shit. Of course
Oh, no.
not.
we're gonna find 2 bodies and just Doris standing above them with a knife stitched into her paw, or whatever penguins have.
Flipper.
Wings?
Flipper.
Flipper.
Yeah. I kind of like look around. I was like, Doris is not here.
It's a bird.
Stuffed.
By the way, what were your nightmares? I'm curious.
Don't shoot this one, Teddy.
I just kind of look at him.
I drowned in my dark room. It was awful.
Oof.
Yeah.
I was on that plane we were in. There was nothing, no one else. And then it started falling apart into pieces. And then I fell. And I kept falling.
Ew.
That's rough.
It was above here. which means it comes from, I think, somewhere within this town.
I was back home, pawn shop, and the walls started closing in. All the good shit got knocked off the shelves and broken, and well, that wasn't really. That's more of a after the fact. I realized that, but me previously was just trying to breathe and not get crushed, and then I realized the painful chandelier glass stabbing my back was just at my back in the morning.
Mm,
Wow.
that's really rough.
And then I just like slowly look at Teddy.
Teddy just starts opening the door to go out, and you just hear mumbled under breath, "I was that case.
Owls, what?
I was the case."
One more time, Teddy.
Fucking birds with guns.
Birds with guns.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I promise. I
Irina's
just was
probably
not
too tired
expecting
to
that.
laugh, but
I was just not expecting that at all.
Parker thinks for a moment, and he was with Teddy when he shot
Yeah.
that random bird on with such little lag time. It's like, I get it. I can see how that would freak you out, Teddy. Parker isn't laughing. I'm laughing, but Parker isn't laughing.
yeah, I think Irina just
Uh,
kind of like thinks about that and just like, how would they be able to pull the trigger?
dreams don't
Opposable
have to make
feathers.
sense.
Oh, opposable feathers.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Parker, how are you feeling?
I was kind of out of it last night. I think I took too many
Yeah,
of those
you were.
pills. I can barely remember. So I just decided to take half a pill and just take the other half when I'm starting to feel the stinging coming back.
The effects. That's fair.
Yeah, these are you should not mess around with these. These are
Yeah, they seem
dangerous.
strong. Are you do you were, like you said, kind of out of it last night. Do you remember the conversations we were having last night about everything happening?
A lot of existential shit, if I remember. Just like a
Yeah.
lot of big questions. I
Mhm.
couldn't keep up with it, so I just try to figure out what are we actually doing, which is also a good question. What are we
That's-
actually doing? Are just waiting for Wintercroft to get back to us,
I think so.
for our boat to get here?
Yeah, for the boat to get here, for Irina to finish up her transmitter. We're going to a concert tonight, apparently. So that'll
Oh
be
yeah,
fun.
DJ Yuka Mama.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, they're gonna be
Are
here.
we? So are we jacking their shit?
I don't think so. I mean,
Because
we might. I
we
definitely
agree that
think
the
that
best time for the enemy to get it is when there's a bunch of people for the main concert that they can like,
right.
unless they can't handle that much people and they want to go for the secrecy route, and they'll just take a few people, but all the nice equipment.
Yeah. I definitely think that the boat we're on tonight, we should keep an eye out and see if there's any like sabotage or anything like that.
We do have that stolen one that we kind of like scoured out. The one
Oh, the one that we broke into? Yeah.
Yeah, by the Nazi pilots.
Yeah, I forgot that. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot that that's what they were. They were Nazis. Thanks, Scoop. Yeah, I don't think that boat is in sailing condition, if I remember correctly, because it's a sailboat, right? But I think it was all messed
I
up.
thought it was a yacht.
Is it a
It
yacht?
It was a
yacht, I think.
sailboat.
Oh, okay.
Thought it was.
Okay.
It's a sailboat. Y'all could try to drive it.
I don't.
have
No,
any
thank you.
reason sailing.
No,
You know,
I'm gonna charm
thank
the boat
you.
forward.
it's absolutely possible.
Maybe also, I guess we could just ask to borrow their equipment, though it is very expensive equipment.
Depends on what Lindy makes me roll. But it's not impossible. Just put it like that.
I think as my sausages arrive, I just take the plate, down my coffee, and just look at the rest of you. I'm gonna go find Jack Grim and Doris. And then I'm
Why?
gonna work on my transmitter. Because if there is truly a signal down there, we're gonna need Doris to cancel it out.
What if we invite Jack to the show?
What if it doesn't work?
Then we bring fire hydrants.
What?
What?
I'm
What?
sorry, why?
Not fire hydrants, fire extinguishers. Sorry, I had not.
What?
I woke up at 4. I have not slept since.
Same question, why?
Does it, like, block the sound or something? Or...
I mean, she just sits back down and then she just looks at them. Think about it. The creatures in Antarctica were sleepy and tired, but they're active here. Why? Probably temperature differences, like reptiles. And they're very
Yeah.
hot, aren't they?
Well,
If you have things that flash cool against something that's very hot, it does damage structural integrity.
I mean, it makes sense.
well, I mean, they are living at the bottom of the ocean, though, and I don't know about y'all, but the ocean's pretty fucking cold.
At the bottom, isn't it very hot?
It depends on where you're at.
Volcano fissures,
I mean,
maybe.
if they're
They
by the
appear.
volcano or like heating vents and things like that, but
Outside of that, it should be pretty freaking cold.
And if you
Yeah.
think about it, the only ever time that they come out is when the sea flash boils.
Nice theory. I'm not sure if I want to just like bet my safety on it, especially with a broken back.
I think I like Teddy's
course.
gun better than
I mean, we
fire
definitely
hydrants.
want guns, but definitely have a fire extinguisher nearby just in case. You never know.
Just hear Teddy mumbles to himself, "This is why I like Russian women. They're crazy. That's what it is. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm learning something about myself."
And she just kind of looks at him, like gives him like a blank stare, and then just takes her food and just walks off to find fucking Jack Grimm.
A blank crazy stare.
Okay, yeah, you've been in this hotel long enough. You know what floor he's staying on. He's staying on the second floor. Easy enough. You can ask someone about his room. Probably one of the film crews down here. DJ Yakumama's crew is also, like, they're just coming down now to get their own breakfast. They're chatting and they seem excited about the concert. And you go to Jack's room. You can knock on the door. Who is it?
My name is Irina. We've met.
It's like through the door. Have we? Doris, have we met Irina? I don't know. Door opens. And I can't. I've got this. Not Doris. She's right there. Okay. Hold on.
Okay, Doris.
I got her. Doris.
Oh my god, you gave her a new outfit.
She can't wear the same thing over and over again. That'll get so old. There we go. Look at this cute little low back number. Oh, she's
my
so
God.
styling. My gosh. Look at her go. Okay, we'll just put her here. So I've got a cat. There we go. So, yes, come on in, please. What can how do I know you?
You were going to have a conversation with us, however, we were called into business, so we had to leave before
Right.
you came back.
Sure, that sounds, yes. Tell me what's going on. Please come in, have a seat.
I wanted to ask you about Doris, Mr. Grimm.
Oh, what about, isn't she lovely? Do you like her? She's got a little strapless top tonight, a little scandalous,
Yes.
but she felt like it was perfect for today.
What does she know about tekeli-li? Tekeli-li, there we go.
Tekeli-li. Doris, what do you know about tekeli-li? Nothing good. That is nothing good.
Well, you came here because you want to explore the mysteries of this place, yes?
I certainly do. There's a fine mystery to be unraveled here. That's why the TV show, I've come up with the name. It's going to be called Mysteries at the End of the World. Because we're at Ushuaia, which is the end of the world. It's on some of the signs, I thought it sounded very dramatic.
What about Below the Land of Fire?
That's fine,
Because
but we have
it's
a lot
all
of
coming
footage of
down below this water.
above water, too, and, well, at the end of the world just sounds more dramatic. I mean, Land of Fire is pretty dramatic, though.
She was
think
in
about
the
it.
Antarctica expedition, wasn't
Well,
she?
she is an Antarctic penguin, if I recall correctly, at one point in time.
She was there for the first expedition, the first creatures, and she saw them leave. They're here in
What
this
creatures?
place now. She just looks at the penguin. Doris.
Doris doesn't move, because Doris is just a taxidermied penguin.
And then she just looks at you, Grim. Just listen to her and ask her about the Antarctic expedition,
I
what they
always
found,
listen
and
to
what they
Doris.
left.
Doris, you've never told me about an Antarctic expedition. I mean, I know you've come from Antarctica, but... Oh, she says there's nothing about an Antarctic expedition has anything to do with her business here.
The sister city is down here. They're going to build a giant transmitter. We need
Sister
your help.
City. What? Doris? I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused. What are you going on about?
I know that Doris protects you, Mr. Jack Grimm,
Doris?
from the tekeli-li.
From the what? Doris, Doris is just my comrade here. We are mutual explorers of the unknown.
I just pull out my fucking like radio thingy and just play
Mhm.
the her counter frequency. This is what she plays in counteracting that tekeli-li you heard before, that unpleasant noise in the hotel.
Oh, I remember that. That was a very unpleasant afternoon. I had to get a whole bottle of bourbon to assuage my senses after that.
She is able to help us with that. She just says very point blank, like, I don't give a fuck if I sound crazy. I am too tired for this.
Doris, do you have a... She says that's not how that works.
Then how does it work?
But how does it work?
And why are you watching Bobby May?
Doris, who's Bobby May? I mean, that
I'm
sounds...
sorry.
Who is this Bobby May? I don't know Bobby May. She's, I've met this Bob fella. A little creepy, if you ask me. Makes Doris real uneasy.
I see.
I think he wants to steal her. I could not abide a theft of Doris. That'd be terrible. Is that the
see.
Bob? The Bobby you were talking about?
No. She keeps looking into her dreamscape.
Doris, are you getting into people's dreams? Oh, she's not getting into people's dreams.
She just narrows her eyes at the fucking penguin.
What do you mean dreams are wide open? Like public property. I don't know what that... But Doris, what are you going on about?
I would like to, if you don't mind, Mr. Jack Grimm, invite you to breakfast with us. I think
Oh,
it
we
would
have
be
room
very...
service today. Again, Bob is making us very uneasy, and he's been creeping down
see.
there with the same newspaper as if I can't see him flipping through the same thing 12 different times in an hour.
Right. Well, would you like to at least meet Bobby May, the one who Doris referred to as public property?
No, she said dreams are like public property. Please, yes, just have Bobby May come up here. As long as it's not Bob. We don't like
Of
Bob.
course. No, we don't like Bob either. He
Great.
thinks she's a wanted criminal, she says as she leaves.
Doris, you've never committed a crime in your life. You don't even move.
And then I just come back down, I sit, my sausage is like halfway eaten, and I just look at everyone. Mr. Jack Grimm says he's willing to meet Bobby May. By the way, apparently your dreams are like public property.
Well, okay, that was a lot of information in like 2 seconds. What?
The penguin talks, at least to him.
Wait, the penguin talk?
Yeah, we
Oh.
knew that though.
All right, you missed that. She kind of looks at Parker. Doris has been Bobby May's dreams, and then just goes back to Bobby May, just like that was completely
hold
strange.
on. We want to believe this man who says the penguin talks to him.
I just hold up Goop.
Hi.
How
Oh,
is
I
this
thought
any
he
different?
can't hear me.
No,
Yet.
he can't. I'm
Because
sorry,
we
honey.
have a paranormal investigation agency pointing to the fact that this thing can talk to you, and several people have
We
written
have
about it.
photo evidence that Doris was at the last expedition.
Yeah, but that does not mean that Doris was talking to someone. That just means that someone potentially brought a stuffed penguin with them.
Okay, sure.
Bobby
Hasn't, because like Bobby has had Goop tell her that about all the time agency and the timeline.
Yes.
So she's like, you know what? I'm just not gonna fight you on this, Teddy. You believe what you want to believe.
Yeah, Teddy does not have all that information.
Yeah.
I give Teddy like a, it's okay, Teddy. Pat on the shoulder, and I just look at Bobby May and the rest of them.
Doris
Let's
is
take our breakfast up.
probably trying to lay low cause of Bob.
As a Bob, yeah, probably.
So we should just go up without him noticing them.
That's fine. I don't mind going up and talking to Doris and Jack Graham. But before we do, Gate Master or Game Master,
Yes.
Arcane Keeper, lore person.
Yes,
sorry.
keeper of arcane lore. That is tis
There
I.
you go. There you go.
Yes.
Thank you. Is Gemma's manager here?
Yeah, they're all getting breakfast. They've gotten through the line, picked up all the stuff they wanted, and they're sitting at like the corner of the cafe.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
by the window, so they can see out.
By the window.
Yeah.
Do I happen to recognize the manager as the man from my Teddy and Indiana Jones fever dream?
You did remember that fever dream, so yes, you do recognize him.
Okay. And I saw him take something out of the
Plinth, yes.
the plinth and put it in his pant leg and then limp away.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna like lean into the group. All right, y'all. So since we're leaning into the crazy today, you remember how when I was down in that tunnel, I took some things out of that weird statue, like out of that secret compartment? You guys remember that? Well,
Oh, yeah.
when we were on the island in DJ Yukamama's last concert, and Teddy, you and the manager went down into that hole, I had a dream and I saw him, the manager, take something out of that plinth, put it into his pant leg, and then like limp away. I think he took
threaten
something.
the man last
He
time?
lied to me. That motherfucker lied to me.
He didn't touch the crystal. That's what you asked. He didn't lie.
Yeah, that's not what Teddy remembers.
Yeah, it just looks at Teddy.
He
It looks like there's a convenient person to threaten.
Well, I know I don't know about threatening him, but if he is collecting things from strange compartments in even stranger plinths, then maybe we just keep an eye on him.
You know, they are a bunch of people who we're familiar with. Maybe they've been having nightmares too.
Well, they did
Maybe.
just get here though, and I don't.
Yeah,
Our
last night
nightmares
was
didn't
their
start
first
right
night.
away.
They did.
Yeah,
Well,
Oh,
not
I know
right
Bobby's did.
away. Bobby's been having nightmares for
Oh,
a
she's
while.
always had exactly. Yeah.
Let me look at my timeline. I'll tell you exactly what day your nightmares started.
Oh, great.
April Monday 14th.
I'll tell you exactly when you started feeling this awful, awful pain.
Let's see. We got there on okay. Our driver, blah 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 blah. I should really bold these dates. The day after. I know why I know. Yeah, because you got there on Sunday the 13th. They started the night of Monday the 14th. They started happening.
Okay.
So it's like a bit of uptime.
A day.
One day.
Yeah, like
The next
yeah.
night. Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe if they have nightmares tonight.
Do I see Heather or our volcanologist doctor friend?
Yes, Dr. Renee is down here as well eating breakfast. Heather is not down here eating breakfast.
I'd
We
like
should
to
probably
just.
check on her.
I'm going to swing by the doctor and strike up conversation, and mainly to see if she had nightmares.
Oh, hello, Lee. Yes, no, nightmares?
Yes.
Can't say, I've just not been sleeping well, but not because of nightmares, just, insomnia, I guess.
Interesting.
Mm.
Just curious. I had a bit of a rough night, so I was wondering
Oh,
if
sorry
this
to
is
hear that.
something I
Maybe
ate
drinking
or.
more tea? Or not eating an hour before bed, I've heard that helps.
Oh. Do you drink tea before you go to bed?
Yes, I've been really enjoying a nice herbal tea before bedtime, trying to help me sleep.
I'll have to try that. Thank you.
Of course.
And then I promptly leave. I mean, I don't know how magic works. Maybe herbal teas a counterspell.
No. And if you talk to your doctor, Dr. Bronwyn, she'll come down and get some breakfast. She hasn't had any nightmares. She's been here for a couple nights now. But she is going to do some paperwork and stuff, so she's gonna be in her room for a while.
Dr. Hughes saw some drugs. It's got to be drugs.
I mean, we were prescribed antipsychotics by the village doc. I don't think that's what they're taking though.
No, she hasn't taken any drugs and she hasn't had any nightmares.
So it might be targeted. It might not just be an everyone thing.
She also did come late, so she might not be associated with us yet.
She hasn't met
I
certain
don't know if
people.
that makes me feel better or worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'll tag along with Irina to check on Heather as well.
All right, so you two. Anyone else coming to check on Heather too? Or are you hanging out down there? All right.
Oh, we gave her the film.
You
right?
did. You did.
So I would like to tag along, see if she's developed any of it.
Yeah.
You get to the room and you see she has got adhesive, and she's got these these magnifying glasses on. Like, you know, the big magnifier glasses. And she's got like the little lamp on, and she is very carefully. It seems that the film has all the bad parts have been snipped out. She's very carefully gluing the last bits of it together.
Awesome.
Yep. She's like, "Oh, hi. Good morning. Is it morning? Oh my gosh, it is morning." She like peeks out the window. "Oh, okay. Hi. Wow. Morning comes so quickly, doesn't it?"
Yeah, it certainly does. How are you doing, Heather?
I'm doing fine. She's got like bags under her eyes and a little puffy. Like she did a lot of crying last night. 'Cause she got a certain note from somebody. Of a very cheesy Star Wars reference.
Fucking nerd.
Yes. And but she's like, "Oh, so like I might have to take a nap, but I've almost got all of the film pieced back together. It took a while to figure out like what exactly the parts were bad and like what was salvageable. So it's gonna take a little bit for the adhesive to dry before I can fully process it. But I have looked through a lot of the stills.
All right.
Speaking of which, I need to have her make a roll. Okay, I need you to move. Yeah, I know. Okay. /R. Okay, one more. Cool, that's what I thought. Yeah, she does not look like she's slept at all. But she has been putting the film together, and she's like, "So I haven't like run it through the computer yet, but I looked through like some of the still frames. There's a lot of footage." I'm so sorry. There's a lot of footage in the beginning of just like the descent, it would seem. There was a lot of focus on these jellyfish. Like at the window, one of the windows of the sub. From what I could gather, they like changed colors. And then there was a still of another window, like the jellyfish were like rainbow colors, and then they all went red. And then there was like a still of like a window, and it was really dark, but there was a bunch of eyes. And then
All right.
Excuse me, there's not a lot of footage with a lot of light after that. So a lot of that damage there was a bit of damage there. But the next thing that I was able to like clearly see, a lot of it's very dark footage. I think maybe their power went out or something. There was a ocean shot of like, I don't know if it was like a really big jellyfish. I didn't see any like tendril things though. I didn't see any like tendrils or anything, but like, you know, like jellyfish have like that dome. Like, it was like a really big jellyfish dome, but with no tendrils, and it was like really hard to see through it. And it got
Okay.
like bigger and bigger. I think they may have gone into the jellyfish. Or a dome. And it's hard. It was hard to tell.
Hard to tell. Right.
I mean, once I get it on the computer, I'll be able to see it easier. But just from
Mhm.
like, and she'll like, you know, like hold up the little thing up to the light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, as soon as you've got that, you know, developed and ready to watch,
She's
let
gonna
us
make
know. But
one.
I think
You
I
can
think
give
you
me
need a nap.
a film check or a spot hidden check if you want. She's holding up that like weird jellyfish dome check.
I will do a spot hidden.
Okay. Spot hidden.
Success.
Success.
That is a 40.
You're looking at this weird big jellyfish. And I've got a greenish bluish hue, and you're looking at it, and she looks like she maybe lost some sanity last night and didn't sleep. Because she saw some things in some of this footage. Like those eyes. You wouldn't know anything about that.
Nope, not a thing.
Yeah, not a thing. And you're looking at this, and you can kind of see where she maybe gets the jellyfish reference, especially if there's a lot of footage of jellyfish earlier, because it is a big dome. But that's what it is. It's a dome. Slightly glowing dome. And it looks like it's connected, because it glows. It gives off just a bit of effervescent light.
Mhm.
You can see a faint skyline inside of it.
Inside of it. Okay. Okay.
She's like, and that's
I will-
like all that was salvageable, really.
All right. Okay.
It's jellyfish,
Well, yeah.
darkness, and a lot of eyes, and then more darkness, and then this big jelly.
Big jellyfish. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, as soon as you get that, you know, squared away and you've had a nap, let us know. Don't
Yeah.
watch the film without us.
Okay.
You know, just in case we want to be here for you if anything
Sure.
untoward is on it, you know.
Yeah. No. In that skyline, you see 2 towers.
Okay.
She's like, sure, yeah, no, I'll let you guys know so you can see it. I should probably get some sleep. You can either have
Yeah.
it done late tonight or probably tomorrow.
Okay. Perfect. Sounds great then.
Sure, yeah, I'll let you know. Yeah, I'm gonna get breakfast. I
Get
think
some
I'm
sleep.
hungry. Yeah, I'm
That
gonna go
too.
down to the lobby because this all has to dry anyway. She very carefully sets down like the last little bit.
Okay. All right. Heather checked on.
Heather's checked on. She's losing some sanity, but she's okay still.
Have we just been pushing Heather to lose more and more sanity the more we give
Yes. That's the short
Um,
answer.
Yeah,
her?
kind of.
Oh no. Maybe
We're the
we get her
problem.
maybe we get her something nice on Wintercroft budget, a little thanks for putting up with our wild adventures.
Look, there's always one
Yeah.
NPC that the group's like, hey, take these pictures or look at this film and stuff and like tell us, and you'll lose sanity, but tell us what you see. Do this stuff. And in each campaign, there's always one NPC. They're like, hey.
The ramifications of our actions.
Yep. So yeah, you checked on Heather. Are you gonna go talk to Jack now, Bobby May?
Yeah, I think so. I think Bobby will head off to Jack Grimm's room.
What is Teddy doing? While Irina, Parker, and Bobby May check up on Heather, Jack.
Oh, Teddy would have came with.
Oh, Teddy would come up. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teddy would have
All right.
come with. Teddy's definitely come with for this whole situation with Doris and Jack
Okay.
because he doesn't trust Jack. He
Sure.
thinks this dude is crazy, and he definitely doesn't trust a penguin that is putting off odd radio signals.
Sure. There we go. So you knock on the door to Jack Grimm's room. Yeah. All right, one moment. You hear like a shuffling, and then the door opens, and there's Jack at the door. So Doris is sitting nicely in a chair. There's like a chessboard set up, like a game of like checkers. It wouldn't be just be checkers. He's texting. And he's like, looks like the chair was scooted out, like he was just playing a game of checkers with Doris. Doris is winning. And he's like, oh yes, are you that Bobby?
Bobby May.
Bobby May. Not delightful
Yeah.
name. And you
Thank you.
are...
This is you met Irina.
Yes.
This is Parker.
You're the new guy.
The new guy.
Yes,
Yep.
I'm
Yes.
the new guy.
And then that's also Teddy. Yeah.
Teddy, all right, well, please come on in. Come on in.
Perfect.
You wanted to
perfect.
speak
Thank
with
you.
me? This about the
Yeah.
television show?
What? Yeah, kind of. I was actually just wondering if I could have a word with Doris.
Oh, please, can I pour any of y'all some bourbon?
Yes.
Certainly.
I'm gonna
Should I mix
Go
bourbon
sit
with
down.
opioids?
probably
No.
not. I'm gonna go sit down next to Doris, and I'm
It's a
gonna have
nice bourbon. It's like an old, like, 20-year barrel aged, like probably 30-year barrel aged.
How'd you even get that here?
I brought it. Very special taste. And he pours you like 3 fingers worth.
And
And
Teddy
he fills...
just drinks it down with one gulp. Doesn't
Oh!
even hesitate.
Here, let me, man after my own heart. Here, let me fill you up. Top you off.
Sips
he'll-
the next one, but that
Yeah.
first one's just
He sips on a full glass of this bourbon.
I
And
point to
you?
Teddy. He can have my glass.
Wonderful, wonderful. What about you, Miss Irina? Miss Bobby May, would you all like some bourbon?
Sure.
Certainly. Now pour 2 more glasses. Again, half full glasses of bourbon. And
Awesome.
passes them out to you. And then sets one down for Doris. Just in front of Doris. And you put Goop on the table between you. You take his checkers place, basically.
Yeah. Essentially, I'm gonna sit down next or close to Doris, and then put Goop down, and I'm
Hi.
just gonna lean in really close to Doris, and I just kind of want to like stare at her the way she's been staring with me, and I would like to do a vibe check to see if I get the same vibes
Give
from
me-
Doris.
Give me a psychology check.
Psychology. Failure by 8. Oh man.
You can push it.
I could also spend luck.
You could push it or
8 luck's
spend
not
luck.
terrible.
8 luck's not terrible.
How much luck do you have left?
Just
I have 65 luck.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend the 8 luck to make that
Cool.
a success.
All right.
So that would be how do I math? 78. No. What's the difference?
8.
So 65 minus 8, so 57. There we go. I know how to math.
Math is important, they say.
Yep.
That's what they tell me.
Mhm.
So you will get a success on your psychology to a vibe check. You're staring at Doris. You're staring real hard at Doris. What are you thinking as you stare at Doris, just out of curiosity?
I am thinking that, okay, Doris has been in my head for a couple of days. Not totally. These are just like Bobby's inner thoughts.
Mhm.
Not thinking anything specific. I'm not totally okay with that because, like, it's been fine. Doris has been
Mhm.
a pleasant presence in my mind. I want to know if Doris is willing to help us with anything. Is she really a time criminal the way Goop says that Bob says she is? Because Goop, I mean, some things have been crazy that Goop, just a couple things that Goop has said has been a
Just a
little
couple
crazy. Just a
things.
few.
Just a few.
Only a
Just a
little.
few things. Mainly those timeline things. That's basically
Yeah.
what Bobby's
Give-
thinking.
Please give me a power check in addition to your vibe check.
Power check. Success.
Wonderful.
Damn,
That's
Doris.
great. So you get a success on your power check. Doris gets an extreme success on her power check. And you feel that kind of weird familiar thing you get like when you're in your dream and you feel like you're being watched, those eyes. You feel like that, but awake right now.
Okay. She's in there.
Yeah, she is.
Great. Hi, Doris. Just in my head, not out loud this time
Okay.
around. Hi, Doris. I think I feel you in here. Like in my
feel,
dreams.
and again, it's not words so much as vibes.
Vibes, yeah.
Which you were getting because you made that successful vibe check.
did.
So.
Sweet.
You're getting affirmative.
Affirmative. Okay, cool. Awesome. Like I said, don't
and
really mind it.
caution and curiosity. You're also getting like the background vibes that she's not projecting as much because you succeeded on your psychology.
Right. Okay. I think the most pressing thing that Bobby May would ask Doris is, Doris, are you concerned about those things at the bottom of the ocean? Is this something we should be running the fuck away from?
Oh, those are two separate questions.
Oh, they are. The first question then.
No.
Is Doris is not concerned.
No.
Okay. Should we be concerned about those things down there? Maybe. Okay. All right. Were you in Antarctica?
Affirmative.
Awesome.
Sure.
Cool. It's not.
Of course, everyone just sees them staring at each other.
Fucking crazy people.
Yes.
Person.
I have a question. Does Jack look like he's listening? Does he look like he can listen and
Oh,
hear?
no, Jack is far more interested in talking to Teddy about bourbon right now.
Oh, okay.
This is a Kentucky barrel-aged, and he was just gonna go on about, since you seem to enjoy the bourbon.
While Teddy is enjoying the bourbon, he's not paying that much attention to this man at this point.
Yeah.
He's trying to see what the fuck is happening with Bobby May, who's just zonked out looking at a stuffed bird.
Yes. Yep. A dressed up stuffed bird. Cute little
A
low-back
dressed
number.
up stuffed bird.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The bird has been dressed. Or it's got dressed.
Bird has been dressed.
Yes. You have to dress the bird, obviously.
Obviously.
It's Thanksgiving rules.
I think the next pressing thing Bobby is going to ask is Irina's transmitter, based off of whatever you're doing to Mr. Grimm, going to help us against these things?
Possibly.
Okay. Unsure at this time.
Doris is uncertain. Yes, that is a good unknown.
Okay. All right. Is there anything we can do to help with Bob? Because he appears to be a time agent after you. He thinks you are a criminal.
Elimination.
Oh. We'll see about that. I can't guarantee anything. I cannot guarantee anything in that department.
Then you've
Everything
only
okay, Bobby May? Your face did a little weird thing. Right there.
Yep. Nope, I'm fine, Parker. I'm all good. Just having a fucking conversation.
And then there's your hesitation is sensed, and thus the follow up of not elimination, then your silence.
Okay. That I can do. Not a problem. I don't know, because I don't think Bobby would say anything. I think I'm just gonna give a look to Irina, just kind of like a wide-eyed and like a slight nod kind of thing to Irina, just confirming that I am talking to Doris. Okay, I think I'm good here. And then back in my head, thank you, Doris, for speaking with me and not,
Anything
fucking
else?
up my brain.
We might not
Can you-
connect like this again.
Yeah, can you help with these nightmares? Like, any idea what we can do about these? Because they kind of suck.
Magic.
Okay. That's, yeah.
No
we figured that.
resistance.
No
Distance minimums.
Oh, okay.
If costs
Fantastic.
paid, results. Nightmare.
results. Nightmare. Okay, that is a lot of information.
Nightmare, dark fancy, fearful sleep, solemnant ordeal.
Okay. I think Bobby just files all of those away to tell Irina.
You're getting like that might be alternate names for
of
this
the same thing.
spell.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at Irina. Any pressing things we need to discuss? We might not get this opportunity again.
Can you ask her what she knows about the underground creatures or underwater creatures? Why they're, making a transmitter?
I posited that question to Doris.
Uncertain. Contact.
No.
Maybe.
Possibly looking to speak with someone outside of our realm? Planet?
Likely.
Oh, that's likely, apparently.
Can you ask her if she likes Jack? I just want to know if the street goes both ways here.
Are you a fan of Jack Graham?
Useful.
Enough.
Works for me.
Question or query.
Sure.
Again, words and vibes, not full sentences.
Yeah.
DJ.
Yakamama.
Affirmative. Well, no. Name, yes.
Gemma.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get the feeling when you say Yakumama that Doris was thinking of someone else.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Then Gemma. Yes.
Curious.
About Gemma?
Connection. You.
To us?
Affirmative.
Yeah, it is weird that she ended up here after that whole debacle in Lake Titicaca.
Manager.
Yeah, I'm gonna like through this connection. I'm gonna show Doris. I mean, Doris has seen my dreams and my photos.
Yes,
so
but Doris
I'm
only
gonna
has the vantage point of the poster.
Right. So I will show Doris that.
Ah.
Should there be caution there?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Maybe useful. Maybe harmful.
Could be both. Okay, that seems to be the way everything's going right now. Okay.
Makes sense.
Makes sense that the manager took that thing and is now here?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Clarity
All right.
received. Thankfulness.
You're welcome. Absolutely. Any other questions, guys?
Ask if we can trust Wintercroft.
In your experience working with Wintercroft, have you been able to trust them?
Affirmative.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Simple.
They're simple or
Affirmative.
it's simple? Oh, okay. All right.
You get the feeling of like the projection of simple.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that is all I have, unless you have any more queries for me.
Crystal.
The crystal that we've got up in the room?
Affirmative.
I found it in a statue and I will project that
Plans?
discovery. I haven't got any yet. Don't quite know what it is or what it's for. I'm assuming it has something to do with the rod that the manager has.
Affirmative.
Okay. Is it like, I don't even know what is it like a religious thing? Is it?
No.
Is it more like a utility? Like it does something?
Yes. Utility.
Yes.
And cultural?
Cultural. Okay. For the squid people?
Negative.
Not squid people. The statue of the thing that we found it under.
Negative.
Cultural for you?
Negative.
No, okay. Cultural for the jellyfish people?
Curious?
Bobby will show Bobby will show the images that from Heather's room, the film and stuff.
Oh, the jellyfish. Ah, negative.
No, okay. Okay, all right.
Cultural.
Well,
And then you get a flash of your own memory because you projected the cave, and it seems to like focus in on that peace star that you found with the two different races, and you know it's not the elder
Oh.
things. It's probably cultural
Yeah.
for that other race.
for the other race. Okay. Interesting. And that's so the elder race is the
Elder
tomato
things?
people?
Yeah, the tomato people. The big
And then
wings and tentacles and the starfish head with the eyes. Yeah.
yeah. And then
And
what
it
was
was-
the other?
The pyramid ones, shaped ones with the
Oh.
claw and the eyes stalk and
Oh.
the one that Teddy claims to have seen through a stained glass window.
Dean.
Yeah,
Right. In that
in that room.
cave.
Yeah, weird.
Very weird.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Cultural for them. Strange.
Cultural tool.
Cultural tool. Okay.
Hmm. Give me a persuasion or a charm check, Bobby May.
Ooh, okay. Well, my charm is a 15 and my persuade is a 10, so I'm gonna go with charm.
Sure. Cool.
Nope.
That's fine. Different things happen.
Okay.
That's all. So get
Perfect.
something. You just won't get all the things. Just had to see. And Doris, you feel like ponderance, and then you get a question of silence. Payment for silence. Bob. And Bob is said with an intensity.
Bob, okay. So payment for my silence to Bob or to silence Bob?
Either.
I mean, I won't say anything to Bob. I have no intention to. You can have my word on that.
All right. And again, one of your memories comes to view, and you see that Tupperware box that Heather showed you with the little artifacts. The metal, small, palm-sized star with just the circle in the center and no dot markings. You see that come into focus, and you feel indicator.
Indicator, okay.
Indicator, elder thing.
Okay, so that is kind of like goop, in a sense.
No.
No. Well, no, I mean, the fact that, like, goop is an indicator that... No, okay. Indicator of elder things. Okay. Okay, good to know.
Proximity alarm?
A lot. Oh, Jesus. All right. Okay.
Quiet alarm. Silent button. Heat
Silent button.
indicator.
Oh, okay. So if it heats up, what? I've touched that thing before, right? And it was
Mhm.
cold to the touch.
It was very cold to the touch, yes. And when
Okay.
that signal went off, you remember it
It was
heated
like,
up. Mhm.
yeah. Okay.
Bounced around.
It did. Interesting.
Mhm.
Okay. Very good to know. Okay, Doris. Thank you for speaking with me. Like I said, and this is all in Bobby's mind.
Yes, and this
Um,
is just a very long staring contest.
Yeah. If I do find an opportunity to silence Bob, I will gladly do that for you. No questions asked.
Appreciation, more gifts.
Perfect. All right, but I just can't guarantee that I'll have that opportunity. But if it comes up,
Understandable. Hit list.
okay.
If caught.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah, don't want that. Okay. Thank you very much, Doris. Also, love the dress. You look fantastic.
Appreciation.
And then I will turn to the rest of the group and be like,
Yes.
okay, I'm done here.
I have
y'all.
a question for the rest of the group. At any point in time during this stare down, does anyone contemplate stealing Doris?
No, this is too weird.
Just out of curiosity.
Teddy's contemplating shooting Doris, but not stealing Doris.
Cool.
I'm contemplating opening Doris up to see what's inside the stuffing.
That's okay. Yeah.
Just like, is there a
Like
thing
whisking
inside
her
it?
away and opening her up. Okay. Can you make me a power roll? Power check.
Sorry, guys.
You're fine.
Look, okay, I've had a bad night. You don't mess with my sleep all the
Mhm.
time. Where are you? Power.
Just a power check.
Hey!
Okay. Nothing happens. That's all. Thank you. You made an
Oh,
extreme success. That's what you needed.
thanks. Yeah, she just considers it, looks at Doris intently, looks at Bobby
Mhm.
May.
Who's
kind of
looking
like-
at Doris intently? The bourbon is also very good, by the way. Very good.
I think as like they're still having a conversation, she just looks at Bobby May and she's like, does Doris know how to kill those things? And what is she?
Barbara, you could hear this. You could before the connection is severed. You could ask those
Yeah, before the connection severed, I'll ask those.
things. Question mark.
Which
Which ones?
I think Irina means the elder things that are kidnapping people and taking them to their city under the water. I think.
Damage. Magic.
Magic. Damage. Okay, so multiple different things. Okay.
Mortal.
And then
well,
they are
killable. You like the took back the mortal, and then
right.
they're on, killable.
Killable. There's a
Can
way.
die.
Can die. Okay. And then Irina is curious.
Not easy.
No, I would imagine elder things, something called elder things, are not easy to kill. Irina would like to know what you are. I don't know if that's prying or too much personal
Taxidermy.
information.
Penguin.
Okay. All right. Just a taxidermy penguin. Irina.
Taxidermy penguin. Speak not. Crazy.
Don't I know it? Yeah, just a normal taxidermy penguin.
Yeah, I think she just like narrows her eyes at Doris. And then just like, among the several ways, how do you even get anything magical?
Have some.
Yeah, we do have some magical stuff. We've got that whole
We
box
have
of spells.
sleepy time hippos. She just
Well,
looks
no,
at her.
that was one thing in there. There was a bunch of
Mhm.
other stuff in there as well.
We should take
That's
a
just-
stock.
Yeah, that's just the one thing we grabbed.
Right.
I want to look at that box again.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Excuse me?
Oh, hi, Goop.
Can I try the bourbon?
Sure, absolutely. You just want me to like pour a little bit
Just
in?
a couple drops for flavor.
Yeah, absolutely. I pop open Goop's lid and just put in like 3 drops and then
Oh, nom, nom, mm.
You
Does
see,
Goop remain
like
the
it just
same
kind of like
size?
bumps into it. Yeah, same exact size. Just like it doesn't disappear either. It just kind of like rolls around, like kind of like because oil and bourbon don't mix. It's just kind of like
That's an interesting flavor profile. Seems it was barrel aged.
and the drops
Hey.
don't go away. They just sloosh around in there.
Hey, Jack, you got any interest
Oh,
in
yes.
attending a concert tonight?
Oh, so there's a concert this evening? What
Yeah,
kind
I
of
got 2
concert?
tickets if you're interested.
2 tickets. Well, maybe I will. What kind of a concert?
Really gets you one with nature. It's a new thing. All the kids are talking about it.
Give me a charm or persuasion check.
I will. Use charm.
Well, I mean, if it's you suggesting the council, y'all seem pretty amenable, and Doris doesn't dislike y'all, and y'all enjoying this fine bourbon. Sure, why not? I'll take those tickets. I mean, I understand Doris sometimes gets in without admission costs. If you get my saying. You think she needs a ticket as well, or you can save one for someone else?
I'm offering two, just in case, you know.
Well, I don't think Doris is going to need a ticket. Maybe we should hold on to that in case we want to invite somebody else.
Sure. I mean, we could always catch the concert folks before they head off to prepare. After all, with they kind of owe a favor or two, probably. An extra ticket or two wouldn't be too hard to get. But yeah, here, and I hand over a ticket.
Oh, thank you, Doris. We're gonna see a concert tonight. Isn't that delightful? I'll have to get you. I mean, we already dressed pretty fine. We'll get you some accessories, though. What about a gold chain? You should be wearing some jewelry if you're going out.
We will leave Jack to dress his penguin.
Oh, please do. A little penguin chain.
I should have asked Doris if she had a favorite outfit.
Oh yes, Doris. Well, she's a partial to many outfits. Got quite a few. I don't think she has one favorite in particular. Where is your necklace, Doris? We just bought it the other day. Where on earth can we just move these nugs? Wig. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, well, I'll find it later. He's just rifling through suitcases of child penguin-sized clothes. I rifle through my desk. And you all are able to take... And you can take the bourbon with you. I'll just just leave the cups somewhere in the hotel. They'll pick them back up.
Oh, at that, Teddy absolutely just doinks the bottle. I'm gonna need this.
Understandable.
Thank you, Mr. Grimm, for your time. We do
Of
appreciate
course.
it, and thank you to Doris as well.
Certainly. He goes back and sits down and goes, now where were we? Was it my turn or your turn? I think it was my turn. Just moves the checker till I'll leave the room.
Okay, all right. So, yep, that was a very interesting conversation. It wasn't really a conversation.
Yeah,
but we'll have to.
You didn't say anything.
No, yeah, we'll talk about it at a later time when we're not out in the open, where prying ears can hear. So,
speaking of prying, why don't we pry open that box and take a restock of what we got exactly?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
All right. So you go back to the docks room where the box is, and you do a restock of this. You see that there is let me scroll back up in my notes. Control F hippo. Cool. Yes, you get the doctors. She's filling out so much paperwork. It's awful. That's the wrong PDF. I was like, why can't I find? There we go. There is inside spells and artifacts. The Ziploc bag of what looks to be little hippo figurines made of compressed herbs, labeled coyote dust or sleeping smoke with instructions on how to use it. A candle making kit labeled love potion. A bottle of liquid labeled love potion B, with instructions included. A baton or a wand, it's hard to tell, inlaid with stones and shells labeled enchanted club. The big red folder that you already took out. And also you notice that the box outside looks a little bit bigger than when it is when you're digging through it. There might be a false bottom.
Ooh.
Now that you've taken everything fully out and are really giving it a good look.
Open the false bottom.
Oh, look, dynamite and C4.
Nice.
What? Okay, just give us dynamite and C4.
Yep.
Sure.
I'd like to take a closer look at the love potions A and B.
Love potions A and B. Which one would you like to look at? For the candle making kit or the liquid one?
Candle making first.
The candle making kit.
Because we do have someone we know that we might be able to use this on, to make them a little more compliant.
That is
giving
true. Yes. And see. Yep, that's the one. Okay. So, it's also labeled "Come and See Me," and it induces a feeling of love in the target of the spell. The spell requires the construction of a white anthropomorphic candle containing fine olive and elements taken from the target. It says required lock of hair, fragment of clothing, fingernail clippings, etc. Make candle lighted. Read this phrase for 1 week afterwards. Whenever you meet target, if successful, you gain bonus to all charming and conversation rolls or conversation with target.
Okay, what about Love Potion B?
Love Potion B. Love Filter. Once Love Filter is consumed, the one drinking it may succumb to effects. If the imbiber is successful in resisting its effect, no effects had. If failed, they are attracted to the person the filter is bound to. And instructions on how to bind filter to person. Basically, if it was bound to Bobby May and someone drank it, and they succumb to its effects, they are attracted to Bobby May.
What does the magic stick do?
The magic is it's in the liquid, so you gotta basically you have the person read a certain phrase, and that's how the filter becomes bound to them, and then you give it to whoever you want, and they drink it.
Sorry, I thought there was like a magic stick. That's
the magic stick. Yeah, it's labeled magic club, basically. Its technical term is unimpeccable throw. Enchanted Pavut. It's a ritual baton or wand. It's inlaid. It gets basically it deals magic damage. It's the sticky note says magic damage when you hit something.
Oh. Well, I'm not sure if it could kill a Shoggoth, but apparently this thing deals magic damage if you smack someone with it.
Would ignore its immunity to regular damage.
Yeah, that'd probably be good. Doris did say whatever is in that underwater city is hard to kill, but killable. So I would imagine a magic stick is probably a good thing to have if we do go down there. Should probably keep that on us. How big is the magic stick? Is it like club sized or is it like
it's like
you said, like wand?
It's like baton sized.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which is why it's like between like a club or a wand. It's like not quite a wand. Right. It's not quite a full. It's like a baton, the size of a baton.
Okay, interesting.
I think there was one other object before you listed the love potions.
The hippos, the little hippo figurines. Yeah, you only took a couple of them out. You didn't just take all of them out.
And those make people fall asleep?
Yes, when you use coyote dust. Oh, excuse me. You basically throw one of those in a fire, and within an area, within 10 yards of the fire, everyone who is breathing in the smoke might succumb to sleep for between 3 and 30 minutes.
That'd be handy in a cave. Wild idea, folks. And keep in mind my
10 yards
last
is
wild
pretty
idea.
good. 30 feet. Yeah.
My last wild idea almost got me stabbed, so I'm not sure how good they are. But we do know someone who was at least too afraid to tell us what they knew, even under threat of violence. Maybe they'd be more pliant if they were in love?
I don't know how we would either one, have him drink it, or two, get close enough to him again that we can get what we need to do the other one.
I mean, we could just break into the Dockmaster area when they're out, probably grab some hairs from the mattress or pillow or something. But it's a bit of a stretch.
It's not a bad idea.
Is anyone really good with smacking things?
No.
I hand the magic club to
It's
Teddy.
got shells and crystals and all sorts of things embedded into it. But it's got a handle.
So I'm just supposed to hit somebody with this?
Apparently it pulls up sticky note magic damage.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know, but it's from Wintercroft. It's got to be something, right?
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I'm just trusting any random shit that gets told to me now because none of this makes sense. Bobby May was having a stare down with a bird creature thing. Irina has been saying all kinds of random gibberish that I completely don't understand, but apparently I'm supposed to believe because it all makes sense to everybody else except me.
Well, not everything.
He's lost me on a couple points, so just keep nodding though.
So I'm just like, if y'all tell me that the pool is filled with super glue, I'm gonna just believe that the pool is filled with super glue and it's not water.
You know, I think this concert's coming at a great time. I think we need to unwind a little.
So
remember last time we unwinded at a DJ Yakumama?
There is no predicted storm happening, so I think we'll be okay.
I don't trust shit right now, except y'all.
We have to worry about might just come from under the water.
Yeah. Listen, I'm trying to be optimistic here, y'all.
Are we just going to go like keep an eye out and have a good time? Because if we're not ready, we might just be pulled under.
I'm bringing a gun.
Yeah, I think we should definitely bring our stuff just to be prepared, just to...
I suspect the DJ Yakumama, what was her real name?
Gemma
Grace Glassy, whatever.
Gemma.
Won't care if I bring my big ass backpack again because apparently they didn't seem to be bothered by it last time. So,
Irina, maybe do you think your device will be finished by tonight?
Yeah, she works on
it now.
I mean, might not be a bad idea to see if we can.
Have you had sleep though?
I slept. I definitely slept. I don't really want to sleep again.
Yeah, I can kind of get that.
Yeah. I'll just go work on the thing. And, Bobby May? Just to be clear, when she says she's a taxidermy penguin, if we open up the stuffing, what do you think would come out?
Honestly, I think whatever Doris is not housed in that penguin. Maybe I think it's just kind of like a vessel, like just a mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if it were anything more, our dear Time Lord agent guy, Bob, would have found out by now.
So we're definitely thinking he's a time agent?
For that
hear
one,
it from me.
Yeah, with that one, I think I'm with Teddy, and I'm just gonna believe what I've been told. So,
what exactly were you told?
Irina said that he's a time agent.
I'm talking about your conversation with the penguin.
Oh, a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
And it wasn't really a conversation. So Doris doesn't really speak per se. It's more like feelings and concepts that are kind of projected.
Can't we trust her?
I think we can trust her as far as we can throw her. So
She's pretty far. She's a taxidermy penguin.
Yeah, she's just a taxidermy penguin. I think Teddy could get at least a
Goop.
couple dozen yards.
Hi.
Goop doesn't distrust her, and she did work with Wintercroft not work with them, but she was with Wintercroft.
She does her
initially.
own thing.
Yeah, apparently she does her own thing, but she was with Wintercroft in Antarctica, so you know. She says she does not have. I wouldn't say she has a bad opinion of them. She just thinks they're very simple. They're just very simple in Doris's mind.
Like a
I
higher
think
than
she
thou kind of
thinks-
attitude.
Humans are simple.
Yeah, I think so too, Goop. Which is probably why she's always so amused by me, because she's like, oh, look, this thing talking to me, but it's just a silly little human. Yeah, anyway. Doris did say that she does not like Bob. Didn't really go into it, just said, didn't like Bob. Not to tell Bob anything,
I
essentially.
mean, given the fact that we saw Bob in that dossier folder, what have you, and Bob looks exactly the same today, I wouldn't trust Bob either.
Yeah.
I don't trust Bob, to put it shortly.
Right. Yeah.
Because a taxidermy penguin, I can see how upkeep could happen on that.
Right. Like there's some wear and tear there, right?
Yeah, but a person that looks the same, that is disquieting, because I don't look the same as I looked 15 years ago, let alone how many, 50?
50, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, not time related, but so Doris was saying, I asked Doris about, the nightmares and the spells and all of that. Doris said it's definitely magic. There is no restriction on like distance, so they could be anywhere. They're not necessarily in the town.
It's a fucked up spell.
Yeah, and she said they paid a price, and because they paid that price, they get results, so that there's not really any way to stop it.
Great.
Yeah,
At least we know we can't do anything about it other than try to finish this quick.
Yeah, so that's fun. That's pretty much the gist of what we were talking about.
You tell them about the little star.
Oh yeah. And then also the soapstone. So I'll pull it out because Bobby May would have it on her in her camera bag. So
No,
the
metal
beings,
one. You don't have that one.
Oh, the metal one. The metal one, right? I don't have. I was thinking the soapstone that I found.
Yeah. No, the little palm-sized called the touch metal.
Yeah. Heather has that one. Okay, yeah. I'll get to that one in a second. So this soapstone, remember how I told you about the manager, how the manager pulled a rod out, and now I have like the connecting crystal piece? Well, Doris was saying that the crystals, both of them, are cultural tools for these guys, the triangle guys, not the elder things. So I don't know what that I have no idea what that means, but that's what Doris told me. So
did we try to take that rod back? Or rod from him? Guessing it was ours originally.
Don't think that's a bad idea.
I mean, they're staying here. We can figure out their number.
They are. I don't know. But before that, something really important is Doris showed me actually that we have an elder thing indicator already. Yeah, so we don't have it. Heather has it, like I said. You remember Parker, when we were doing our little test with the signal, and I don't think Bobby saw that.
Yeah, Bobby didn't see that.
Bobby didn't see that. Yeah. So backtrack that. So Doris showed me a box that Heather has, and there's like this little metal indicator. Remember we all saw it when we first spoke with Heather. Apparently that will heat up and like move and stuff when elder things are near or detected. It's cold when they're not, and then it like warms up, heats up when they're detected.
Can we get it from Heather?
So I don't see why not. She's sleeping right now though, so
yeah. Definitely before the concert though.
It's probably in the evidence, the equipment room right now. Not
Which
with Heather.
I have a key to.
You do. You could just get it.
Yeah. Parker's going to excuse himself. He's going to go and grab that now, and because why the fuck not? And check to see if he got a fax back from Wintercroft yet.
Cool. Where are you having this conversation, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
Probably one of the
Um,
rooms after Jack room.
I'd like
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
know.
we're in a room, right?
Whose room?
Like one of somebody's room.
I imagine probably Bobby's room.
Okay, thank you.
Why?
I was
Why are
gonna
you
say
asking?
Teddy's room, but since you said Bobby's room, we're just gonna roll with that.
Okay.
These questions.
Has one of our rooms been bugged? I don't think it's mine because I just literally like overturned it.
Don't worry about it.
Meta knowledge. Oh, I want to check now. I really want to check.
I said Teddy's is probably the cleanest room of all the rooms, but you know, see what
Definitely
happens.
isn't- Definitely isn't
Yeah.
Parker because he had to leave his room to get to where you guys were. So
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's my conversation with Doris.
Well, at least we have something now and we know. And that those things are killable.
Difficult. Doris did imply very difficult, but
Difficult for
killable.
humans.
Right. But manageable, apparently.
I have a beaten stick. This thing.
Mm-hmm. Which, do you have any other weapons? I would feel more comfortable if I had like a knife or something on me. Something that's where I'm not going to be caught unawares by myself with nothing.
I got a machete
Fair.
and a Swiss
Oh.
Army knife. Those are your options.
This armor knife. Okay. Is there like a can we buy like hunting knives or anything?
Yeah,
in
there's
the
you could buy
store?
you could buy you could buy knives
Okay.
here.
I
You
think
can't buy
Bobby probably-
guns because you're foreigners
Right,
legally.
Right.
You could buy a hunting knife or multiple. You could buy knives, machetes, all that kind of stuff.
That's why you pack your guns in your luggage.
Mhm.
Yeah. Bobby will do that today then before we go
Yeah.
to the concert.
Easy enough.
Buy 2 hunting knives.
Sure,
Just 'cause.
sure. Anything anyone else wants to do before the concert?
I want to make my thing, if that's okay.
Yes, give me your mechanical repair roll, please.
Please succeed. I need this. I need my safety device. Alright.
Teddy does the thing that crazy people do and unpacks his bag, takes
Okay.
everything out, and then
Yep.
repacks his bag again.
Yeah.
To make sure everything's there.
Easy enough to do. Everything's
That's
there.
all.
Very good. Irina, you're able to finish. It will produce a signal,
Okay.
much like Doris.
Okay, we'll see if it works.
We will.
I don't really want to test it, if I'm honest.
I was
that
gonna ask, do you
involves-
test it, or you're just gonna hope it works?
I'll bring this up to everyone else because
Okay.
I don't know. Also, technically, Dr. Bronwyn is, probably doing something. We can't really
Yes.
text it. But I will bring
Okay.
it up to everyone else. I'll be like,
Sure.
I'm done probably like by the afternoon time because it's in the evenings, right?
Yes. Concert is in
Mhm.
the evening. It's like a nice sunset concert.
Yeah, so I think I'll probably like come out of my room after my do not disturb sign,
Mm-hmm.
just kind of peek out and probably like who's closest to me? Is it Bobby, Mary, Teddy, or Parker? That's
Probably Teddy or Parker.
All right, I'll
May's
probably
out buying
just-
knives.
okay. So I think I'll probably knock on Teddy's door first because he's
Mhm.
closest.
I can tell you what Teddy's answer is gonna.
And then I'll go and see if Parker's around for
Mhm.
for another experimentation thing.
Yeah, what's Parker doing to prep for tonight?
Grab that device. Also, he would try to check to see if there's a fax.
There is a fax. You have your response. If I can get there. Yes, you will be receiving double hazard pay, which is a lot of money because you already get paid pretty well during this adventure. Is Goop a repository of info? That was one of your questions. Goop can be a repository of information. Goop is a helpful friend. Goop's a friend.
Oops, a friend.
Mm-hmm. Nightmares could be magic. They will look into it. They appreciate you giving the information you did. You told them everything about the original group, and what you know about the sunken city. Apparently, that's in some kind of a dome. The boat is coming this weekend. It should be here
weekend.
Saturday. Should be here Saturday, and they're looking into a submarine.
Okay.
Also, about the sunken city, the giant transmitter, all the captives. Stop the transmitter.
Oh, they want us to stop it. Why?
We don't know
I
who they're
fucking knew
trying to
it.
contact or why. Should probably be,
it is.
but if they're trying to reach out to more of them, of their spacefaring, distant relatives, it's probably not a good thing to have them initiate contact.
D4 was in the
I'm really
package for a
sad.
reason.
Why are you sad about this?
Okay. If they didn't want us to do this, then we wouldn't have to do, go all the way underwater into an underwater jellyfish city thing.
Weird.
Yeah, but we'd already determined we have to save the world, so yay.
Oh.
I would also like to see if I can steal back that rod.
Steal back that rod. Okay, where do you look for this rod?
First, I need to figure out if the person who took it is still in the hotel.
Yes, the manager appears to be having a meeting. Kenneth Boyles. Kenneth is having a meeting with Gemma, also known as DJ Yakamama, Miss Gemma Collins, and Kenneth are having a meeting with Kimberly Jimbleton and Allison Jimbleton, and about the concert tonight. They're getting going over the tech checklist. They're getting some tiki torches for the That's What C Said, for the ambiance, after sunset, so they can see. They're having a big conversation, big meeting, in the hotel
Would it be
restaurant area.
possible to pull one of them aside?
Yeah, who would you like to pull aside? You've got Kimberly Jimbleton, sound tech, Allison Jimbleton, lighting tech, Gemma Collins, DJ Yakamama, or Kenneth Boyles, the manager.
And Kenneth was the one who took the rod, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
Kenneth is the one who took the rod.
Okay. Actually, hold on. Sorry. If I could, first I'm going to see if I can fast talk my way into just grabbing a key from the front desk without having to interface with any of them.
Please do, yes. Front desk is... This after they give you the facts, and they're just anything else we can do for you tonight?
Yes. I just need to stop by a room real quick. I'm doing a favor running around for both the movie producer and now I've taken on some additional work from the music folks over there.
Ah, yes, the DJ, yes.
They're really busy for tonight, and the manager has lost his key and he needs a spare one.
Fast talk.
Yes.
Ooh, hard success. Of course, sir. Yep, you are.
Thank you so much.
Room, third floor? Fourth floor? First door on the left.
Thank you so much. I take the long way around so I can go up the stairs without her seeing that I just...
Sure thing. Yep.
And I'm just gonna go see if I can find that rod real quick.
Give me a spot hidden check in that room.
What a good liar we have on our group.
You want to do anything about that roll?
If I push it, I have to get lower than a 23, was it?
You have to
Or
get
something?
25, because you have 50. Hard success. 25 or less.
The last time I did this, it really fucked me up. But the rod seems important. You know what? I will push it.
Push it.
1 in 4 chance.
Yeah, really? Nope.
Close.
This room is very neat. Very tidy. There's a suitcase and the bed. No, it's actually one of the suitcase racks. The suitcase racks that no one uses when they go to the hotel because they just plop it on the bed or on the floor. It's on the suitcase rack. And It's closed if you open it up. There's no key or anything. It's very meticulously folded outfits. All very mix and matchable, all very boring and plain and bland, which is interesting because that's not how the rest of DJ Yakamama's group looks. This is the guy who, when you try to imagine him and visualize him, though, when you're not looking at him, it's hard to pick out his features, though. He's so incredibly nondescript. And you're looking through, and it's very boring. There is nothing of personal interest in this room whatsoever. There is zero personality in the clothing. The toilet, he's using the hotel toiletries. He has no toiletries of his own packed.
I look at the bed. Does it even look slept in?
Looks like it was slept on top of. Like, you know, like when you sleep but not under the covers? That's how it looks.
Do I see any stray hairs on the pillow?
Oh. Give me a luck check.
Oh, my luck's pretty bad now.
Yeah, you know, if you want another spot hidden check, you can, but this feels more like a luck.
I'll try
honestly.
a luck check. I'll try a luck check. Ready? Oh, it's so close.
You can't spend luck on a luck check. There are no hairs on this pillow.
Dang it. Maybe he...
Might as well forget about it.
I think I've done all I could do here.
Need more sneaky music. Because you're sneaking around. Yeah,
Okay.
you snuck around. Again, weirdly devoid of personality. But not in the same way that sailboat was. That sailboat was made to look like a clean, sweet. This person looks like they just have no personality. But very meticulous about it. Like, intentionally trying to be unmemorable.
Would there be anything here that might indicate he might be a member of the cult?
No, you don't see anything like that.
Okay, so not devoid of personality, that the cult imprinted their beliefs on him, just
Yes,
boring.
just really boring. Like, what a boring guy. You do see, like, some expense reports. You find a book of expense reports. Meticulously filed away, down to, like, ketchup packets at, like, restaurant establishments.
Okay, one last go then. Could I
Okay.
use a praise to see if he's done any weird financial mismanagement that I could blackmail him with?
Sure, give me an appraise check. As you find this ledger.
It's not my night.
Bless it.
Just look.
It's
It's just so boring.
This is again, and it's hand filled out, but the handwriting, you know, people usually have some style to their handwriting. This looks like the handwriting in this ledger. I'll give you this one. It looks like almost printed text. It is so neat. Like those like grade school books, like you trace the letters. It looks like all of these are like, because it almost looks like someone did this on a typewriter. That's how uniform this handwriting is. And that comes off as a bit weird to you, but you find nothing wrong with the books themselves.
I leave. There's nothing else I can do here.
Yep. Do you keep the key though?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Wonderful. Good to know. Anything anyone else wishes to do before the concert tonight?
He's packed up and ready.
I'm gonna ask Teddy, be like, just come up with a like knock knock knock, because he was close. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I have a
Yep.
bad idea.
Okay.
I think it's ready. I just need to test it.
Okay, so this is not like the bad sound that got y'all in trouble before, is it?
It's supposed to cancel it out.
But you need the bad sound to know if it cancels it out.
We could stress test it
No.
in the
No.
event of the actual
No.
thing, or we can see beforehand.
No, we're not doing that. The last time you all did this, you caused the whole hotel to have problems.
But Jack Grimm didn't have many problems because he had Doris. We need to see if we've
Jack
made
Grimm
a
is
Doris
also
simulator.
an incredibly weird dude who knows what the fuck Jack has going on in his head. Because apparently he can talk to Doris.
So could Bobby May.
Yes.
She just looks
Do
at
you
him.
see my point?
And she just tilts her head to the side. I suppose.
Listen, I like Bobby May as much as anybody, but Bobby is having some issues right now. And it's very obvious to basically anybody paying attention.
He just kind of looks at you and just like, we've been having nightmares consecutively. Targeted nightmares. I think Bobby May having issues is an understatement. We have issues.
I'm trying to be nice. Yes. I don't like glass. I shot a bird.
Okay. Just like steps back and like, what you should. So you definitely shot that out. Okay.
I didn't know this was in question.
Well, you were kind of denying a lot of what happened and something. I don't know what you were shooting.
I don't like birds. I don't like. I really don't like birds.
Well, good news. We're going to be dealing with tentacle creatures instead.
Okay, that as long as it's not a roiling mass of eyeballs and talking to me in a child voice, it should be all right.
Let's hope not. She kind of just sighs. All right, then we stress test this. And I'm gonna go see if I have a fire extinguisher and look through the magic box again to see if there's anything else I could take.
Good luck. No weird transmission sound things. No, none of it. No, we're not doing any testing ahead of time. We're just going to hope that you know exactly what you're doing, and we'll see what happens when we get there.
Last time I thought I knew exactly what I was doing, I ended my career. She gives a little wave and just turns and leaves.
Teddy closes the door and just goes, "Yeah, me too."
Oh. Self-roasts, man.
Mhm.
Roast for everyone.
If we go either people, we go either everybody, self included.
All right.
But I have the magic stick.
You do have the magic stick. So, you're bringing your backpack and the magic stick. I know you have a couple hippos. Do you bring all the hippos? Just want to know what you all bring.
Do we bring the C4 in case we're abducted?
Yes.
Yeah, you can put it in the backpack if you want. All the C4,
Under
the
my
dynamite.
backpack, that might not be necessarily the best of ideas.
Yeah, you could bring a backpack or a duffel bag. Put the C4 and the dynamite in there. You have enough. All that stuff and that was in that crate will fit in a backpack. Had to bring it all.
I can't fit it in my camera bag, so it's gonna have to go somewhere else. I think my camera bag is pretty full.
It's
It
pretty
looks
full.
like Parker is going to be carrying around some C4 in the backpack.
Yeah, sure, why not? I've carried around weirder shit.
And you guys get that little
I guess
metal
I'll
star.
leave some of the camping supplies behind, like the
Sure.
tent and the
Yeah.
cots,
Why would you need a
that sort of
tent on a party yacht?
thing. Yeah. I'm gonna be doing the Teddy shuffle with the giant backpack,
Yep.
swinging back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, but you'd actually care about hitting people.
Yes. Oh, gotcha. It's like, where are you going with this?
Wonderful. Got the dynamite, the C4, magic stuff, everything for Bobby Bay's camera bag, machete, knives, Irina's device, which you are testing before you go? Is that what I heard? No. Great. Love that. And you all are packed up and pretty much ready. Do you give anyone else a ticket as well? Or do you just,
Oh, that's right.
just
Is Heather up?
Heather is, that's a good question. Let's see how she's doing on her sleep. Girl.
I want to see if we can see that film before we leave.
She is not awake yet.
Dang. Okay.
I mean, we could just wake her up.
Yeah. She said it would be ready probably late tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah. No, I think that girl needs to sleep. Bobby doesn't have anybody.
You did get to look at the little,
right.
tiny. So you have an idea of what it looks like.
Hey guys, how attached are we to our resident volcanist, environmental lady who believes in climate change?
She's been pretty helpful.
How attached are we to her? Because if we invite her, there's a chance she might be able to, witness some unnatural phenomena and maybe help us in our quest to figure out what the fuck we're doing, and possibly save the world.
She could also die.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, how attached are we?
Bobby doesn't care. Bobby would be like, sure, invite her. However, I really like the volcanologist. I don't personally want her to die, but Bobby would not protest to inviting her.
If she wants to come, she can come. I don't.
Will she be interested?
Sure, yeah, let's ask her. Let's invite her.
Let's do it.
All right, so you find the volcanologist. She is finishing up dinner because it's about dinner time at this point. Dr. Renee Nelson. It's you all again. Hi. Can I do anything for you?
Yes. How would you feel about going to a event where there are a lot of people who share your views about the environment?
Oh, what kind of event? Like a conference? Do I have to give a lecture? I have papers. I have my...
Less of a conference, more of a concert.
Concert? What kind of music?
You ever heard of DJ Yakumama?
Yakumama. You see, she pulls out a flyer. This eco-techno concert that I've been seeing.
Yeah, that one.
Isn't that tomorrow night?
Well, there's one tonight. There's a VIP one tonight, and we happen to have an extra ticket.
Oh my goodness, really? I mean, I'm not going to lie, I was interested. I'm very invested in the Save the Whales campaign that is currently going on, so.
Yeah, we'd love for you to come with us. Sorry, go ahead.
We actually know the people who are running the show pretty well.
Oh, wow, really?
I feel like you two should talk.
Well, then I would love to come. Let me just, was what I'm wearing okay? She's wearing, khaki cargo pants. She's wearing, typical nerdy scientist garb. Do I need to bring anything? I should bring some things. Where's this concert? At?
It's on a boat. On a yacht.
Right. I can get some water samples. One moment, and she just runs up to her room real quick. 2 minutes later, she comes back down with a small backpack. All right, yes, no, I would love to go to this concert.
Bring yourself a life jacket. I only have enough for the rest of us.
One moment, and she runs back up.
Just in case.
All right. It's a bigger backpack now. Now I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's a ticket. We'll see you there tonight.
Thank you. Yeah. Actually, it seems like it's in about an hour. All right, cool. I'll see you there. Any last things you wish to do before you...
A reminder to eat some food, because you might drink in a concert, so make sure you got plenty of carbs.
Yeah, well, she just ate dinner, so she's okay. Any things you would like before?
As we're all
You're
kind of packing.
making me very, very nervous.
Just asking.
I know this constant asking before we go.
Is there anything you'd like to do
It's
before you
nerve-wracking.
go to the
final
concert?
save before you can't save anything.
I shoot another bird. No, I don't.
You can do that.
It's
Sure.
the you cannot turn back after this point
Yes.
warning.
As we're finishing prep, I just like to turn to everyone randomly and ask, any of you been in love before?
Can't say that I have.
You get a weird cold chill when you say that, Bobby May. Just saying.
Yes.
Just let you know.
Okay.
How about that? Yes.
I'm fitting the magic shit next to the C4, and I'm just holding the magic potion, the love potion's I don't know if I really have it. I'm kind of we don't end up using it. It might be interesting to try it out.
Yeah, love makes you crazy.
Seconded.
Wow.
In a good way?
I mean,
No.
Yes and no at the same time.
Brings
I
the
was just
best and
curious.
worst out of you, I guess.
I really hope I don't die before falling in love. Ugh.
She just gives him a look. That was actually sort of sweet.
I mean, doesn't everyone hope that?
I suppose.
Like, I know I got my pawn shop to go back to, but I'm hoping for a life after Wintercroft, right? I don't want to just like this to be my entire thing. I don't want that one picture we took randomly a few days ago to be like, remember Parker? Boy, he was fun when he wasn't dead.
Well, you better not go dying anytime soon, because last time was too close for my liking.
Oh, fuck, my back still hurts. I'm gonna ask the doc for some extra opioids before we head out.
And I'm gonna go send a fax.
That's probably not a good idea to keep taking the opioids.
No, like I'm in case we get more injured and we need to muscle through the pain, they'll probably be helpful. I'm paying that half a dosage for the day to keep my head a little more less foggy.
Who am I to judge? I don't know what the fuck's going on. Whatever. You know what? That's fine. Yeah, everything
Dr.
will be
Hurt
fine.
would be more than happy to write you another prescription. He'd be like, guys, it's been a week already. Whatever. I'm sure it's been a week.
Okay.
It's been a day.
Get another
Okay.
week.
I've
Another
got
week of
these-
opioids.
It's opioids and monsters and eyeballs and people dying and disappearing underwater, submarines. Like Teddy's not talking to anybody. It's just sometimes
Yeah.
just mumbling to himself.
Yep. And you get your last things assembled, everything you need for this concert, and prepared for the worst, just in case. You get onto the That's What C Said, a beautiful yacht. It's quite a nice yacht. It's equipped to fit maybe 100 people. If you really like packed in, it's big enough for the concert for tomorrow night, basically. But with the few people that are the little over a dozen or so people that are here today, it's quite roomy, quite spacious. You see there are lovely food has been set out, some cocktails, more of that delicious tea, which people seem to be loving.
Guys,
And,
I think we forgot our doctor.
no, she's with you. She's with you.
Okay.
Dr. Nelson is as well. Y'all are getting aboard, and the boat's pulling out of the harbor. Sun is just beginning to dip down in the sky in a sunset, and the hits from the last multitudes of concerts begin to play over the loudspeakers. As you guys are pulling away, and
I'm always kind of just checking that box. It's like in my right pocket. I'm just like, there's usually a hand on it just to feel the gets warmer.
yeah. And Goop is with you, I'm sure, as well.
Yes.
People are mingling as snacks are served, and if you go down, because there's the below deck section, which has like a seating area, it also appears to be a glass bottom boat. So you can see fish and things swimming underneath. It's very, and the boat is lit from underneath, so you can see the fish swimming underneath. It's very cool, very aesthetic. And as we get this party started, that is where we're going to pick up next week on Below the Land of Fire is at the DJ Yakumama exclusive VIP concert.
I gotta say, this song is an absolute banger. I fucking love it.
Credit to Trooper SJP for
Yes,
composing
100%.
this. It is composing next week's song as well. So yes, super. And I would like to say there is some lovely influence from some of y'all in next week's song, particularly Miss Irina Zhao. Just fun facts for you. So why don't we go around and we say who we are, where we can find you, and your highlights from today's game. We'll go in technically reverse order from when we started, so the opposite order. So Parker, how was tonight for you?
Hey, I mean, man, it went by in a flash. It was like I wasn't here half the time. Sorry. I'm Yutsai. Had a lot of fun playing Parker for the amount of time I can. Looking forward to not being dragged under the waves. You can find me on Blue Sky under Yutsai. Still kind of getting used to Blue Sky. It's newer platform. And also tomorrow for Talk Back with the Wandering DM, we were playtesting his horror game. So if you're interested in game design or just want to chat about the scary adventures you may have watched us go through, that might be a fun time to do so.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Bobby Maydeen. How was tonight for you? You got to have some
I had a
lovely
lot.
conversations today.
Yeah, I spoke to a lot of people today, and it was fine, kind of.
Just like
Hi,
a crazy person.
Yeah, just staring down a taxidermied penguin. I'm Nuggetosaurus. I play Bob Maydeen, photojournalist who's totally sane, the sanest person in this group.
Same.
Yeah, you guys can find me pretty much exclusively on Lindy's channel. I'm in the Monday night games as well as the we actually finished our Stargate game. I'm no longer gate mastering on Tuesday nights. We're going into something new in the new year. And you can also find me here on Wednesdays. My favorite part, I always love the dream sequences, just all of them in general. I loved my sister drowning me. I know that sounds weird, but that was just a really nice touch. I thought it was very good. I'm very excited to see where that goes. And then I also really liked how like catatonic but not quite Irina was after her dream. I thought that was just all of those interactions, and then going to speak with Jack Grimm after that, just totally like just no shits given. I fucking loved it. Irina was phenomenal this episode. I'm very excited to see what else she's gonna give us. So and everybody was phenomenal. Teddy having his breakdown and Parker just trying to survive. Poor Parker. And I love this game. I'm so excited for next week. I know I keep saying that, but it's true.
I'm glad you're excited. Yes, me too. I'm super excited for next week. Surprise, we might have a guest next week. So that'll be fun. But speaking of fun, Irina, how was tonight for you?
That was a lot of fun. My Cult of Doris ideas are definitely spreading. If we're talking about what favorite moment I had, there was a lot. We obviously had the everybody gets terrorized by dreams. Irina's just kind of gotten to the I now have snapped a little bit. But and of course talking to Doris, that was great. Having Bobby May having a nice like stare down with I need someone to draw that in chibi form. Like this is what I need. I need that moment. But honestly, the thing that I thought was really like a nice little moment was Parker going, "Hey, you know, it would be kind of nice to love somebody before I die." That was like the nicest little tiny moment of humanity that I think we desperately needed this session. In all the like, I feel like our decline is it's exponential.
That's how it goes in Call of Cthulhu. Y'all haven't even lost all that much sanity. Oh, Bobby May has, but not all the rest of y'all haven't even lost all that much yet. You're
I'm just
fine.
paranoid. It's fine, and you know it was nice to have a little like
Don't
let's
worry.
roast everybody, including ourselves, with today. That was a nice moment. So. Yes, and as for me, I played Irina Zhao, our resident sound tech, who is less than stable today. And, you know, you can find me also exclusively here and only exactly on Wednesdays, because this is the only game I will ever show my mug on.
Ever?
Maybe not ever, but like this is the one. Otherwise, I will be silent. You will not find me. I do not exist.
That's fair. That's valid. And last but certainly not least, Teddy, how was tonight for you?
It was a time. It was an adventure. We laughed, we cried, but we didn't nearly die. So I'll take that as a win for tonight. I think everyone's dream sequences really fucked me up. So thank you for that, Lindy.
Owls with guns. They were shooting you this time.
That was not cool, right? Like it just wasn't. It just wasn't cool.
I loved it.
Just to imagine being a person that's terrified of birds, and you shot a bird, and then you wake up, and you literally are being surrounded by birds who are shooting at you.
Yeah.
Imagine Vampire Survivors, except you don't have any powers, and the birds are shooting you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where Teddy was. It was awful. So thank you for that. Yeah. So I'm very much looking forward to what happens in this next session. Because this time Teddy's not high.
You could be. The ayahuasca's right there.
That lesson learned from the last time.
Y'all were fine last time.
We got swept out to nowhere.
That was the storm's
from-
fault, not the. Don't blame the
From Peru to
ayahuasca
Bolivia.
for what
Like-
Mother Nature did.
Anyway, I am Dimples and Dice all over the internet, all of the places. If you look up Dimples and Dice, you will find me in most places, except Facebook, because fuck that place.
Yeah.
And eventually I'm gonna say the same thing about Twitter. So, that's how things go. You won't see me doing anything else outside of this until next year. So, yay. And then the next time you see me, I'll be a year older. Woo, go me.
Woo!
So that's all I got.
Wonderful.
Come find me doing stuff and things.
Thank you, and that just leaves me. Oh, my favorite moments of tonight was Teddy being like, "We are not testing that device you've made. Just no. It requires the thing to be turned on. No, just the no." I loved the amount of nope. I loved also, like, if you tell me that the pool is made of super glue, I'll fucking believe you. Like, just the level of done. It's fabulous. Irina's poor little breakdown at the beginning of, like, I think we're being affected by a spell or a curse or something. Bobby May in Dreamland, delightful as always. Just going around and talking to pictures in her dark room and drowning her with her sister. I'm glad you liked that. That was just for you. Because, people don't know this, but Nugget gave me a gift between sessions. She said, "Hey,
curse.
here's this song that really suits my character, and I've been thinking about it a lot." I was like, oh, cool. And I looked at the lyrics, and I was like, wonderful, thank you. So things are just gonna. She's losing sanity, so why don't have things ramp up a little? It was a gift. Thank you. I will gift it back tenfold. And of course, Parker, being the sneaky guy that he is, like, "Hey, I just need this room key. Oh, thanks." And then, unfortunately, not finding anything in the room except a lot of boring things. I love how Parker thinks sometimes. It brings me joy. And that I hope he finds love before he dies, although I don't guarantee anything. So, you'll find us here next week on Below the Land of Fire. We will not have our Mondays in Exandria game next week, unfortunately, because it's going to be Christmas on Monday. But we will be back. This is the 27th next week with more of this. Hopefully with a full crew, because it'll be fun. If not, I've reached out to a potential guest. I'm waiting to hear back. And, I'm sure I'll hear back soon. I'm very excited. I hope we get a guest. That would be fun. So yeah, tune in next week. And starting in the new year, we will be having a new campaign on this channel to replace our Stargate Flames of Hope. It'll be bi-weekly. It'll be Ghosts of Saltmarsh, and I'll be GMing it, and it's gonna be fine. Oh, and a Christmas special. We have a Christmas special. It's not before Christmas. It's gonna be on the 30th in the afternoon. So check that out. If you like, they're gonna have to save Christmas. Christmas has become corrupted, and it needs saving. Cleansing? Something. You'll see. Until next time, everyone, have fun and play games.